uncovered. I'm thinking about four-leaf clovers. I've got composure, silver coin. You hold me, turn me over right now, but expect to forget about it. Watch as the breeze burns golden smoke that you've stolen. Feels like it's my fortune that you're folding. I'm swimming with the sharks. I'm swimming with the sharks. I can't tell you apart from them. You can't tell either. Will we love or fall in deeper? Tell me, darling, what is it you want? How the mind doesn't work like it used to. As I know I remain a danger to me, to you. Going altered by the moment, dear, and the sedation. I don't sweet on survival. I'm on fire, waiting your arrival. I never expect to be saved. All you could ask for never made its way into your eyes. Cold in the water, cold unless you're keeping a disguise. I'm swimming with the sharks. I'm swimming with the sharks. It's out of my control. You set the play in motion. Couldn't be a bigger ocean. Tell me, darling, is this what you want? Oh, and all you could ask for never made its way into your eyes. Cold in the water, cold unless you're keeping a disguise. All you could ask for never made its way into your eyes. So very clever, leaving me to wonder what you hide.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Today is a very, very interesting yet an exciting day. We got a lot to take a look at this evening, dude. What the hell, Blizzard? Are you serious, dude? Just out of left field, out of nowhere, they're just like, oh, by the way, yeah, so patch 10.07 coming out soon. Like literally very, 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 very soon. And patch 10.1 is going to PTR also in just a matter of days. Are you kidding me? They got new patch 10.1 zone. They got a new raid. They got a new Mythic Plus dungeon set. They got tier sets, dude. New tier sets. Are you kidding me? New world gear. A whole new renown for us to dive into. And wow. And 10.07 comes out actually apparently in a couple of days. Now, I've been trying to parse a lot of this new stuff today, but I've had very limited time with it, man. Very, very limited time with it so far. I am a little all over the place, chat. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot that got released, and I woke up and I'm just like, okay, I just want to start looking through all of it. Immediately, I'm getting hit with notifications right afterwards. So my phone, for one reason or other, starts freezing. So I'm just trying to watch the cutscene. I'm trying to watch the cinematic. I'm trying to start looking at some stuff, and my phone just doesn't want to do it. I started off on a wrong foot, dude. and I've just been working in between trying to get all the video stuff set up, all that stuff from the get-go. I woke up a little late than normal, which I guess is average for me at this point with lack of sleep and all. And here we are. A lot of this 10.1 stuff, I don't have detailed information for you off the bat. So it's literally going to be me take a look at it, kid at a candy store style off the bat. How y'all doing? Welcome back. A couple of days. By the way, what's up, Ricky? Yeah, so 10.1 PTR, it should be available tomorrow, literally tomorrow. So we'll be able to dive in immediately, look at the new zone, look at the new PvP changes. It's, yeah, it's looking kind of interesting. Starting the day off with a ball of luck and shards, dude. I haven't had cereal in such a long while, but how you boys all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. Let me get some music back up and running here, boys. What is going on with all the tunes, man? What is happening? Also, last night, raid was, interesting to say the least. Yesterday we tried to see if we could dive into Vault of the Incarnates. It didn't go nearly as well as I was hoping. I'm just gonna leave it like that. It didn't go as well as I was hoping, but it's okay. We'll just do it tonight. So 10.07x reset. 10.07 comes out March 21st or 22nd depending on your region. 10.1 PTR comes out in a couple of days on PTR. For testing and whatnot. So the dates are a little bit all over the place. I'll have a video tonight, man, or I'll have a video for tomorrow morning going over the details, the dates, everything you need to know. But today I'm going to be a little bit scrambled, so I'll try to get to you guys a message best I can. What's up, Zing? Hey, women, hope you have a good one. Now, Dad's phone wakes him up to disappoint him. No, in fact, my phone actually was dead when I woke up. I rubbed my eyes open. And I was like, wait, is it late or is it early? I checked my phone was dead. And then I like hit the power button on my phone just to see, wait, is it actually dead? For one reason it shut down, but it still had a bit of battery on it, like 28%, like it shouldn't be shut down. So I popped it back on and it's running slow. And I'm like, all right, let's check Wowhead, because that's the first thing not check Wowhead, but check Discord, Wowhead section. I use Discord for like all my regular sources for like all the new stuff. And then I see him, oh, 10.01 has a update, and then 10.07 has a release date with a cinematic. And I look a little further down of like on the same article, because it links it to a Wowhead article, and there's like 10.1 stuff, 10.1 concept art, 10.1 zone, 10.1 tier sets. And that's where I'm like, oh wow, a bunch of stuff dropped while I was literally sleeping my way through them. And I just go to watch the cinematic. I keep getting a notification after notification after notification, and every time I get a notification, my phone just freezes. So I'm just like unable to watch anything, unable to do anything. I'm just like, F it, dude. I just went from my excited mood to like a really bad mood all of a sudden. I was like, F it, just gonna shut it down, let it outside in bed. I was thinking of just chucking the phone at a wall and just be like, F it, just to really let my frustrations out for the day. Dude, my mood went like 180 so fast. But when I'm awake and I'm disoriented, I'm just like, I'm straight up like primal, dude. It's just like, oh my god, it went from like a fantastic, excited morning to like, oh, the worst morning I've ever had. I took a shower, had a coffee, now I feel more human. I'm just chilling, but it's just, man, it was definitely not the way to wake up, bro. Want to level up a new character, so it's hard to decide where to play. Help me choose one, please. What are you interested in, Gabriel? Any classes, or are you looking to play melee, or looking to play caster? Give me something, man. Anything you're interested in, I'll give you some class ideas. Actually, recently I released a video talking over some of the best classes for Mythic Plus if you want to check it out. If you're looking to dominate M Plus in particular, these are the best classes for tanks, healers, and DPS. And this should continue being pretty good into 10.07 as well. 10.07 is doing some new changes for Paladin specifically, some Warlocky stuff, and a handful of other classes. But for the most part, it's all looking real good, man. It's all looking real good. But yeah, 10.07, yeah, not yet, yeah, I saw the video, yeah, that gives you like an idea maybe of what you could play. But hey, tell me what you like, tell me what classes you enjoy, tell me what playstyles you are looking to get into. Subrogue is a really good one. Like, Rogue in general is good, but Subrogue in particular is real good. I think you'll like them a lot. Shadow Priest? Yes, Shadow Priest is also really good right now. Disc and Holy are also not terrible either. But Shadow right now is incredibly good. Now this morning, basically me, dude. I would take that face of like a happy kid to like that, and then that's me, man. Literally within like opening my phone, new stuff, and my phone just locks up. I'm like, oh, okay, well I'm done. all excitement out of the window. If you're a warrior, I mean, if you're a warrior and all to the play most of Shadow Priest, you'd be a hunter. I think you like ShadowPC a lot. BM Hunter is going to get better if you haven't got the bow yet. Or has to get the bow? 1007 BM Hunter is going to be a lot better without the bow. Like a bow still is a DPS increase, but like you're going to be able to close the gap so easily. And it should be a little bit better in AoE as well. I think you'll like it a lot. Can wait for red reward. Dude, it looks so good. Apparently this week on PTR 1007, they're changing Paladin a little bit more. They're adjusting them a little bit. But it looks like for the most part, they're starting to do that tuning phase. So they're getting ready to release this thing. I mean, it's releasing at the end of the month, but man, they're basically ready, man. They're doing it. They're doing it. Hold on, real quick, boys. Okay, sorry about that. I decided, you know what? I do want to get the stream announcement on the YouTube end, and I just gotta sit down, quiet down, write it out. Now we're good to go. Now we're set. You guys want to take a look at all the 10.1 stuff, by the way? Real quick, let's just hop on WoW just for a second, and we'll take a look at all the new stuff. Unholy DK, that's a really good spec too. Death hits right now, I feel like a little bit not like universally good, but they are good. Like they're not that popular. Like if you want to play Blood DK, they're pretty competitive. They're pretty good. But like all the other specs, start all of them. Yeah, let's get through them anyway. Also, they got a new map. Yeah, they got a new content map as well. I do want to peep that as well. All right, at least start with some of them. Choose between Prop Warrior, Elemental Shaman, and DK to level up. I choose between those guys. Ooh, do Prop Warrior. I feel like if you look into tank, man, Prop Warriors are good. Prop Warriors and Death Knights are both pretty good as tanks. Blood DK in particular. Yeah, I'd say Prop Warrior is a really solid choice. Like a very, very solid playstyle. I think it's really easy to get into. It's very new player friendly. And I think it's going to continue being good in 10.07. Paladin is probably going to really take over because Paladins are getting some nice buffs. And Paladins have a more involved active playstyle. But I think you'll like that one as well. Great, yeah. I managed to get 81 log parts, but Affliction Warlock completely the wrong. Nice little video. Ah, no. Really had to bring 10.07 when our Diablo 4 beta is up. Yo, you know, dude, you know that some people play WoW, some people play Diablo, but not all of them are crossing the streams with one another in the two games. It's kind of like classic retail players. Classic and retail players, there's some people that are only classic, some people that are only retail, and then there's a handful of people that play both. But like they know the audience, they know that there's going to be like a huge amount of people just one or the other, you know. So, I mean, if you're someone who plays both, you're just going to be overwhelmed. But if you're someone who plays one of these, you're like, finally, my time to shine. You know what I mean? Blood DK never gets invited to keys though, Kick W. I don't know about that, dude. I feel like whenever I see a Blood DK, I see that as a solid tank. Like, the only thing that I feel like people have a little bit of reservation to nowadays is maybe like Brewmaster still, even though they're really strong. Or something like a Bear Druid. Like, besides that, there shouldn't be that many reservations. At least I don't think there should be, but you know, to each is their own, you know what I mean? The bounce HP bar though, my HP rarely ever dips. I don't even take Purgatory at this point. The HP bar definitely does bounce, but like a Blood DK, like a good Blood DK shouldn't need any healing basically. Oh, you'll need very, very minor bit of healing, maybe an external or two. But a good Blood DK, like they mostly got themselves covered. It's kind of nuts. But yeah, they're definitely a little bit harder to play, I'd say, compared to like a Protection Paladin or like a Warrior. But they're good. But yeah, I guess it all depends, right? Depends what kind of pugs you run into. Because there are some pugs that are like this or nothing. And those are the ones that you're not going to have a lot of fun time with. But I don't think I don't think that makes up the majority of the pug world. I think it all depends though, right? It all depends who you do dungeons with. Do they have a new tier sets? Yes, they do actually, Shane. I do want to take a look at those. So you guys want to take a look at all these things real quickly? There's a lot to look at for 10.07 PTR, man. And I think we're just going to go scouring through Wowhead. There's also a cinematic for 10.7. I was watching it. You guys want to watch it with me? You guys want to join in? Watch that together? Because I'm excited, man. I actually want to take a look at all these things. Only bad thing about it, yeah, I don't know, the ping pong Grundy, I don't think it's all that bad. Again, like, they heal themselves, so you should be like fairly self-sufficient, honestly. It's good. Dude, I'm yet to look at it myself. I'm yet to see it. Yeah, new tier sets. There's new tier sets. I looked at some of them. Rogues are looking like Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It is actually so good. It is actually so good. There's so much to take a look at, man. Oh my god. I'm gonna do Skippy. I'm gonna do big Skippy. If we are looking at all these things, man, we're looking at them one by one. First of all, patch 10.07. That's coming out 21st March or 22nd for EU. The new zone features new Zakera vaults, or is that how you say it? It's ZSKERA vaults. I call them Zakera vaults. I don't know if that's the right way of going about it. But the new vaults with an Onyx amulet ring, just something fun to play around with. With all those gem systems and all that. It's a catch-up game mostly, but something to do in terms of like new patch. You got the human and orc heritage armor sets, which don't look bad. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the human helm because I feel like it's way too much of like a footman helm, but I think it's what they're trying to go for, is capture that footman like look. You got our new recruiter friend additions, new catch-up gear, which is going to be good. New Dragonriding abilities and customizations. Paladin changes, which are huge, but also like new monk combinations, goblin monks, warrior monks, lightforge monks, and a winter belt, furball quests and rewards. But for a 0.1 patch, like a whole new zone for a 0.1 patch, that's pretty good. Like, let's be honest, most point patches, 0.5, 0.7, point whatever, don't have an entire new zone. And I guess this isn't like a new zone. It is the Forbidden Regions, the Drakthir Incha zone, but there's a lot more of it to explore now, and it actually has content on it. It's really good for questing and for catching up new alts, man. It's really good all catch up, that whole zone. You can just go there. It's like the Timeless Isle. You know, remember Timeless Isle? You would take a fresh new character to Timeless Isle and gear up for that. It's that. It's that just as easy. If not easier. You don't have the frogs this time around. New Dragon Mount though, man. Oh, new Dragon Mount in 10.1. I think it's going to be a new one in 10.1. I haven't taken a look at it though. Have not taken a look at it whatsoever. But that's going to be 10.1. 10.1 here, this is everything 10.1 from now on. So 10.07 comes out very, very soon. Timeless Isle was awesome. Yeah, I think so too, Mike. I loved Timeless Isle back in the day. It was like the first time they added a new zone, and they really gave it like a lot of activities to do. Like, that zone was content alone. I remember Thunder King had some stuff you could do, like the Thunder King zone, but it was mostly just there, just for like some side quests and the raid and the world boss. That's really all it really was for. Like, there was some exploration you could do and some stuff you can get, but like, it didn't really feel like content, you know? Like, this one feels like, Timeless Isle was the first time it felt like the zone was the content, because there's so much to do there. And ever since then, they try to emulate that Timeless Isle, like, feel. New zone, let's give it a lot of stuff to do. The 548 gear you get for free, code upgrade to 560-ish. Oh, from the actual, like, Timeless, yeah, it's pretty good for that. Freaking Pandaren Paladin, or is that a dwarf just tripping? That is a dwarf. No, that is not a Pandaren. That is a dwarf. Imagine, though. Imagine. So 10.1, we're gonna have a whole new zone of Zaralek Cavern as additional quest and story content. New raid, Aberrus, the Shadow Crucible, and Season 2 tier sets, which is gonna be exciting. New Mythic Plus dungeons in rotation, and seasonal affix, or lack thereof. New outdoor content with renowned Dragonriding updates, Farak assaults, as well as more class changes, cross-faction guilds UI improvement. Cross-faction guilds is a pretty big one. They're actually doing it. They decided to listen to feedback, because people have been telling me, oh, cross-faction guilds, they were like, hey, we'll introduce cross-faction content, right? Dungeons, raids, all that. Cross-faction, but guilds, like if they add guilds and people hate it, they can't take it away. So like, all right, we'll just do this for now. We'll wait. We'll see how the guild, how the players give us feedback. Do you guys even want to play with the opposite faction? Who knows? Maybe like, you know what, this cross-faction thing, like for dungeons, it's kind of inconvenient, but like, I don't actually want to play with alliance players or horde players, you know? And they're like, because they said themselves, like, if they plug it in, it will be difficult to take it out. Because it's like one of those things that can knock down a wall, but to build it back up as a faction divide, it would be a lot more difficult to do that. So then now the cross-faction guilds are coming in Channel 1, Amazon Authority, while cross-faction group and enable players to be either faction that wouldn't simply with their friends, many chose to create alternative guilds, fracturing their guild communities as guilds faction. Okay. I mean, that's all flavor stuff, but it's good that they're adding cross-faction guilds in channel in channel 1. Hold on, is there like a world? Is there like an official page for this? Is that what it is? Look at ahead. Okay, I think that's what it is. Look at ahead. So they also got a whole new like season roadmap for the next few patches, which is good. It's a lot of it, like half of it is placeholder, the other half is not. So they have the winter update, which is now live with Trading Post, Storm's Fury. Spring, we got March 21st, actual date, which is good. Forbidden Reach and all that stuff they added, which is good to see. Season 2 content, new raid, new zone, Farak assaults, which I guess are like more world invasions. Niffen renown rewards. Niffen is going to be a new renowned faction. From what I understood, they're mole people, but we'll take a look in a second. New PvP season, Mythic plus Dungeon Pool, Dragonriding Drake user interface, and they have 10-on-1 with a mega dungeon. That's about as much detail as they gave us. Is a mega dungeon 10-on-1-5. They also got world events, which is like a placeholder, content system updates placeholder, story quests, obviously, holiday refresh placeholder, content system updates also placeholder, and season 3. So at least they have like an idea. So far this has been good, and the fact that it's coming out earlier than most people expect, I think it's fantastic. Next, new zone, Zaralek Cavern. So it's going to be Dragonflight underground. So it's like, let me look at it better. exactly. Gather courage, adventure. Oh, there's actually more pictures. Oh, so it's literally Dragonlands underground. Hold on, can I take a look at my pictures? Yo, that looks cool. Look at that. I guess there's gonna be like a big old Sanctum of the Black Dragonflight. Yo, you know what this makes you think of? This makes me think of Deep Home. This makes me think of Deep Home. Am I the only one? Straight up Deep Home vibes. Yo, this is cool. You know this dungeons you can venture down into in Skyrim? That's like the underground stuff or whatever. More PTR class changes. Is anything new here? Don't Tavari got nerfed on Forge? I don't think there's anything new. Yeah, the nerfing does, but that's normal. That's nothing really new. That got updated. Also not that new. That's a single target from Walker. Also not new. Protection pally stuff. I gotta take a look at those in more detail. So I'm kind of skipping the paladin because I just gotta read them. This is the main nerf. Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty big nerf, honestly. That's the size of one. Okay, so they have everything but like the rogue stuff. But dude, these zones look so good. They remind me of like those dungeons, the Dwemer dungeons in Skyrim. I love it. They're gonna change up those dungeons. Yeah, so we'll get to that in a second here. So deep beneath. So these are the creatures that live underground. This is the Niffen, or Niffen. While Razagad has been defeated, Promise carry on their whole to build as heroes of Azure pursue enemies into the dangers of Zaralek Cavern. They're aided by the local inhabitants found under the Dragon Isles, the mole folk known as Niffen. So mole people, mole men. We're gonna be hanging out with mole people that live in the walls of every single household. Mole people, but they look cool. I like the little getup. It looks like the drug bar also around. The boys from Legion. I'm okay with that. I feel like that's kind of fitting. And the drug bar. They may not know much of the surface wars, but their knowledge of the underground is key to the players and the allies providing the footing. So we're also gonna have new renown with these guys, which is pretty cool. That's a nice spoof. Yeah. Oh, detective coming. New raid dungeon. Aberrus, the Shadow Crucible. Hold on. Breach Latharan's secret laboratory hidden. Wait, is that the mega dungeon? Oh, look at these bosses. Oh, sick. Hold on. I didn't see these. These are all new. Hold on. Breach Latharan's secret laboratory hidden within Zaralek Cavern. In there, he created the Drakthir and ultimately succumbed to the whispers of the old gods and their corruptions. So this was like his underground laboratory where he had the whispers that he got to like listen in as ASMR in the background. We'll face 9 new raid bosses in an effort to thwart the incarnates, as well as Scale Commander Sarkareth, whose forces seek to claim the legacy of the Drakthir. New raid dungeon. Does that mean there's like a mega dungeon as well as a raid? I mean, it looks like a pretty big crucible. Look at that. I like the pipes in there and everything. Like a big old laboratory. I like like that. You know, it kind of reminds me of like the Cataclysm version of Neltharian's Lair with like a big old lab, big old fiery chimera in an arena. Who doesn't love something like that? A big old armored Drake. Could I have that as a mount, please? Could that be a mount? That actually looks sick as hell. Look at this thing. That looks so good. It kind of does have like the wing and like the tears in the back of the wings, similar to like the gladiator mount, doesn't it? Look at that. Looks so good. Normal, heroic, and mythic difficulties will release simultaneously. And new sets will be available. So these are the new sets of gear, by the way. New tier sets. At the left, we have ourselves the hunter set, which has this big old, more like a wooden look to it. A big old drake head with a horn. A hoodie with a cowl mask and like a scarf thing around it. A little bit of those gems, but mostly like a wooden look. I kind of like it. The monk one is a monk set. You got the hat, you got the fists, you got the big drake things, but it has like a very monk appeal with the gems. Not the final product, could change in the future, so this isn't the final set. Then you have the Demon Hunter set, which has like drake shoulders on the side, but also a lot of that green fell around it. Although I feel like the gloves kind of mimic the Legion gloves to a degree. I think it does have like Demon Hunter feeling. I'm not a big fan of the hoodie, but I never really liked that on characters. But like as a set, that does look like a Demon Hunter set. It definitely has a Demon Hunter look. Could you get pro players to try and honor duel 5 people? In 5v5 duels? We could probably do that. Then on the right hand side, I think is a Draxia, right? The Evoker. Yeah, that's the Evoker set. Probably would look better on the Evoker themselves. But you got a big old drake shoulders, a visor, gloves. It's like armored, but also adorned at the same time. I like that. Then you got yourself on the left hand side, the Druid. Would look much better on a Night Elf or a Tauren. So don't take a look at it and like, you know what, it looks bad. It probably looks bad because it's on a human. Once you can remove it off of a human onto literally anything else, it's going to be a much better looking set. I can almost guarantee it, and I promise you it'll look just much better. Let's actually see if the game is up right now. Can I just log in? I just want to log into the game for like a second, dude. I actually want to do some stuff today. I want to catch up my ults. Actually, should we do PTR stuff instead? I kind of want to do PTR tomorrow. But let's just log into the game for like a quick second. Which gives me a moment to do some background YouTube stuff that you guys just can't see. Sorry about that. Jelly Beans, Pika. I don't have their BattleNet ID, so it's not like I can like message them or anything, my guy. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't really have them like added on BNet or anything like that, so it's not like I guess the question would be, oh, I guess unless I tweeted them, how would I message them type of deal, you know what I mean? But I don't interact with them on a regular, so I feel like it would be kind of out of the blue. That just reads awkward. I don't know if I want to do that then. Freehold? Yo, I'll take a look at it in a second, dude. You want to spoil it. Facebook them. Yes. I guess I could try and Facebook them. Do people use Facebook? Is that a thing? Do people still use Facebook? I haven't used my Facebook in physic ages. It's like the last time I ate cereal, and that's been a long while too. Yeah. I guess I could try Facebook in them, my guy. I guess I could. I don't use Facebook though. I'm not like, I do YouTube, they do YouTube, but it doesn't mean like we're friends specifically or like know each other super well or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's not like they're like, oh, just a homie that I got on a dial or something. You know what I mean? It's like, no, it's just another human being that also does YouTube and streams himself. You know what I mean? What did we play last time? Did everyone get to play Evoker yesterday? We did, didn't we? Yeah, we did. I know we're going to play Shaman, I don't think, though. So let's just Shaman. We maybe start with Shaman today. Or should we do PTR? Facebook is dead. I mean, no, people still use Facebook. Like, to be fair, people do use Facebook. I just don't know a single person that does. Alright, so tier sets, back to those. Let Druid could be interesting. I want to see what that looks like on a Night Elf, but I like the whole like autumn fall leaves look. It really got that wooden aesthetic. Warrior set, you're just a Dragon Knight, dude. It looks sick. I'm a fan. The color scheme, the dragon helm, you got like the knight and shining armor kind of look to it. Oh, it looks so good. It's got plates upon plates of just layers, a belt with a big old like dragon emphasis, the drake boots with like a little bit of claws to it, the gauntlets, the shoulders. Oh, the mythic stuff looks so good. And right hand side, also, don't look at it because it's only human, but the shaman set got that long trench coat look, big drake shoulders, a helm, lightning emanating from every orifice, and glowing gloves, dude. And a belt with a pouch and a skull. Like, it looks so good. These have been so good so far, man. Then you got the rogue, the mage, and the warlock. Rogues literally look like Shredder. What? We look insane. We look actually insane. Look at this set. I think this is the mythic version. Yeah, rogue mythic set. They even said specifically rogue mythic set. Purple, dude. Oh, the mask, the cowl, the like samurai-esque helm to it, dude. The gloves, oh, it looks so good. Oh, they did such a good job. They didn't do rogues dirty. The mage one looks good too. It got that blue Dragonflight look with crystals, cowl, shoulders, glowing gauntlets too, glowing shoulder bits, and like a belt too. Like even like a whole Drake looking belt. I'm not a big fan of the helm or cowl or hoodie. Like I said, I'm just never been a fan of those to begin with. But it looks good as a set. You even got this gem that like emanates a crystal. Awesome. The Warlock, you said Warlock. You don't like the Warlock one? I think the Warlock looks great. It has a black Dragonflight appeal to it. It's got the horns. It's got the big white shoulders with spikes out of it. A little bit of the purple energy. I think this is they said the Warlock Elite PvP set. So Mythic set may look a little different. This is the Warlock Elite set. But it's got the whole black Dragonflight appeal to it. I think it looks great. I think it looks awesome. Like an evil mask and shoulders. It fits, man. It fits. You look at that thing, it's Warlock and it's recognizable. Then you got yourself the Death Knight, the Priest down the middle, and on the right, the Paladin. The DK, I feel like is, I mean, it's fantastic. It's what Death Knights usually are. Big old Death Knight, a little bit of those Drake-looking shoulders, a terrifying deathly helm. I mean, it's fitting in my opinion. The Priest looks insane. That's a Diablo look, but it has like a Priest of it's a priest of like the Drake aspects with a little bit of like sand magic behind him or whatever. Mask, a hoodie, like the size, which is like a trench coat look to it. The belt, the gloves, it looks like a mix of plate and cloth combined together. It looks so freaking good. Is that the mythic version? That's just the normal version. As far as I understand, that's just like a normal look you can get pretty early on. That looks insane. And the Paladin one is a little bit more muted compared to some of the other sets, but I think it's also well done because it's a ironclad warrior with like a visor to it. You got the gauntlets, you got the shoulders. It's like a bulky look. It's not a bad, again, trying to mix like a cloth and plate a little bit together, while Priest is a lot more free-flowing, the Paladin is a lot more kind of condensed, I guess. But not a bad set. I do want to see recolors because I don't think that's a mythic set for them either. I think maybe that's still a work in progress. But these sets looks so good. I don't think there's a bad one that I don't think there's anyone that I dislike. Maybe like the Demon Hunter, I would want to see like on a Blood Elf Night Elf. Because it's on a human. I guess it is a Blood Elf, right? But they have like the same stature that of a human. It's like a human with ears. It doesn't really feel super Blood Elfy though. But like I would want to see it like on a non-human. Monk one is another one that I want to see if they can maybe give him like, I don't know, maybe like we'll take a look at the monk one and I'll really like it once it's like in the animations of a monk. But so far it's like the only one where I'm like, I don't really know about this one. But that's just because it's like it seems so plain compared to everything else. But it's like it's not a bad set on its own, it's just in comparison to everything else we took a look at. That's a Belf. It doesn't look like a Belf though. I think it's because he has like T-pose, so he has like the same width as a human. But he doesn't really feel Belfy. You know what I mean? Like I look at this face, I don't see a difference. He doesn't have the stance of a Belf. Maybe that's what the difference is. But yeah, like the Shaman and War Death Demon Druid one, I can't really take away any points from them just because I need to see him on like an Orc or a Tauren or anything that can be those classes. Doing it on a human is not a great idea, but they're just trying to almost use a human as like a... almost use it like as a training dummy or like a... I don't really know. A model. Just a model to put the gear on, just so you can display the items. New Dragonriding. So new Drake's glyphs will become available and you'll be able to get a new Drake. the winding slither drake. So you'll get like a more snaky looking drake. Look at that thing. There's a couple different combinations. You could do like a blue one. That looks cool. You go for like a red. I like it. I like it a lot. It looks great. Dragonriding, Dragonflight Season 2 dungeons are out too. Bracket High, Halls of Infusion, Uldaman, and Notharius are going to be available, together with Freehold from Battle for Azeroth, Underrot from Battle for Azeroth, Vortex Pinnacle from Cataclysm, and Notharian Slayer from Legion. I am surprised. They did say off the bat, like, yo, we think that BFA dungeons are a little too fresh, want to hold on until later, and I guess now is the time to do it, right? Freehold was a fantastic dungeon enjoyed by many back in BFA. A lot of fun memories. If you played BFA, if you skipped out on it, Freehold was a good one. Everybody will tell you. It was a fantastic dungeon. It was great for the Mythic Plus pushes. It was pretty easy to get into. It's good. Then, Underrot is Understank. Not the easiest dungeon at the time, until people learn how to do it. It was going to be one of those with a bit of a learning curve, but it's not bad of a dungeon either. Like, they honestly they could have done much worse with BFA. They could have done like Borealis or King's Rest or something. But they did a good job. You know, they could have done Shrine. You know what I mean? Underrot is so bad? Nah, not at all, Sandra. There's so many other dungeons people did like. There's other dungeons that you could point to that were really just like back in BFA. Underrot was doable. It was very doable. You just needed to do every boss in a specific way. It's gonna be very similar to like the first time you did your Tazavesh. Remember doing Tazavesh in Shadowlands? Every single boss had a very specific way you had to do them. But once people learned how to do it, like, it was really easy. Underrot was one of those dungeons where first boss was you had to do it very specifically, second boss you had to do it a very specific strategy, third boss had a strategy for it, and a final boss had a strategy for it. But really not that bad compared to like what you could have done. I feel like the only people that, because back in BFA too, like I remember like early BFA, people didn't like Underrot, but then very quickly people started to learn how to do Underrot, and it was one of those keys that was pushable. It was definitely doable. It was very, very, very doable. So glad it's Underrot and not Ataldazar. Yeah, Ataldazar was another easy one too back then, until like certain affixes. Ataldazar I think would have been pretty good too. I mean, you know what item levels will be for the gear in your raid? What is the item level? Not quite sure yet. I'm sure we'll find out tomorrow for PTR, Tommy. Because we should have PTR for that stuff. Somewhat soonish. So I thought Shrine would have actually installed. Yeah, Shrine would have been bad one, Jake. Like, again, like, they could have done Borealis, could have done King's Rest, could have done Shrine. There's a lot of other dungeons that could have done in BFA, from BFA, that would have been like, oh, I'm concerned. Underrot, I think, will be the hardest one out of all 4 of the new dungeons. The hardest one, in my opinion. That on the Thorn's Lair. But it's not that bad. Vortex is elite. I am very surprised they did Vortex, man. Unfortunate. Yeah, we actually have a 20 SBG and I could have went for it, but rip. What is someone trying to do? Vortex Pinnacle. So Vortex, I'm actually surprised they're doing Cataclysm dungeons, but I'm glad. I am glad they're doing Cataclysm dungeons. Vortex Pinnacle is an easy 3-boss dungeon with not a lot of mechanics, so I wouldn't be surprised if they add more mechanics to these dungeons. I won't be surprised if they add more to them. But like a heroic version, the Grand Vizier Erton, he has like the whole wind mechanic where the winds, or no, not this guy. No, he has the tornadoes, doesn't he? Tornadoes that go in and out with a cyclone shield. Yeah, so you gotta back up when he has the tornadoes close, and then you can hit him in melee when the tornadoes move out. And there's a storm edge where Blizzard stand in the circle of cyclones. So he has a bunch of cyclones, surrounds herself with the 8 cyclones at the beginning of the fight. These cyclones rotate slowly around her in a circle. Periodically, Erton closes the cyclones close to her. Then after a few seconds, cyclone will turn to the regular orbit. So you basically have to watch out when the cyclones move in and out, and you want to make sure you're not in front of them. Otherwise, you get a pretty big movement speed loss, attack speed, and casting speed for 12 seconds. I think they would probably need to shorten this, so it's punishing, but 12 seconds seems like a long time. Players that stand outside of the circle of cyclones will be dealt nature damage. So it's basically when you bring cyclones in, it'll do nature damage, and like it's a healing mechanic. You just gotta heal people. Grand Vizier blasts the current target enemy with a nature damage. So it looks like it's gonna be like tanks are gonna take a lot of magic damage from this boss. And then summon Tempest. Grant the hero periodically summon a lurking Tempest to join in the fight. They appear at the edge of the circular platform. So basically in the distance there'll be appearing Tempest and you gotta kill them. And I guess maybe you may interrupted them or something. So the overtune red and PTR, it's now gonna be worse than it is alive. I don't know if it is, beat. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. I'm yet to check it out. Gonna peep it later myself. But I'm glad that they're overall going to like, hey, we've done pretty good with the Miss Pandaria dungeons, because I'd say they did a pretty good job, right? I mean, Temple of the Jade Serpent was done pretty well. They had to do a little bit of tuning and stuff, but it's a pretty good dungeon. It's actually kind of fun to run in. I don't really know how good it is for pushing, but like when you're doing my weeklies, it's not a bad instance whatsoever. But I'm glad that they're moving to like Cataclysm dungeons and stuff. I think it's really cool. If they can start doing that with all the dungeons, maybe eventually we can see some Wrath of the Lich King dungeons. I know, long shot, but dude, I would love for a day when we could just run through Pit of Sauron on M+. Not gonna lie, I think that would be a slap. What's up, Myrna? Our BM and Survival doing better. BM is definitely gonna do better in 10.07. They get it buffed up. Like if you don't have the bow, you're looking to grow. Survival, they haven't really touched too much, but it's not a bad spec. Like on paper, it's not terrible. It's just not super meta. It's not super popular, but like on paper, it should be pretty good. I did, my guy. Could have had Deadmind though. That's not gonna happen for a while. However, they do have a Cataclysm version of Deadmind, so maybe it will happen sooner than we think. I'll be okay if they did a Catty version of Deadmind with Van Cleef and everything. That could be really fun, man. Wait, what did you say? Yeah, unfortunately, didn't think they were gonna nerf it hard before release. I mean, they changed it a ton. Like, on the talents look 100% better than current red. They did say they were gonna tune it all after, but doing 500k DPS on 5 ads consistently was definitely gonna get nerfed. I think expecting them to keep it that way wasn't super realistic. Yeah, beat. I get it, my guy, but like, I know you're like, oh man, I want Paladin to do good, but like, my guy, they were doing 500k DPS sustain on 5 targets. Like, there's no way they're gonna keep it. Like, that's wacky. Like, maybe we could bring it down to like 170, 200 or so, but like 500 consistent, that's a little much. I didn't expect for them to keep that, honestly. Dungeons like Zaralek Cavern, Shadow Fang would keep a good throwback. Yeah, Scarlet Monastery is the one I was hoping for. Yeah, Miss Pandaria Scarlet Monastery is what I was personally banking on. I was like, oh, I'd love to see this version of Scarlet Monastery. Or maybe the original too, they could do original. It's just, I think the newer one would be much easier to use. Or, my original Skullomance, not like the original Skullom, but pretty good. I enjoyed this one back in Miss Pandaria. Again, I think the original one was way better. It's a lot of bosses. Like, you're not gonna have a dungeon with 17 bosses or however many they had back then. You know what I mean? It's just, I think it's impossible. But a Scarlet Monastery or Scarlet Halls of like Miss Pandaria version, pretty doable. Because I think the classic version or vanilla version is maybe a little too outdated. I just couldn't imagine like a demon hunter walking in and then you're fighting Thalnos the Soul Render at the bottom of the pit like you normally would. He got like 2 mechanics or whatever. You know what I mean? I just couldn't imagine that. You know what? I just couldn't. The graveyard, Scarlet Graveyard. You know? But like the Miss Pandaria version, I think is doable. You know what I mean? The nerve, the healing. I haven't taken a look at the healing. That being said, they did make them into actual tanks. So, I am yet to have an opinion until I peep PTR. I love it when somebody's like, wants to really start talking to me about class stuff. I'm like, I want to engage in a conversation with my guy, but I have no idea. Let me peep PTR, let me get a feel for it, and then we can have a productive discussion. But it's like, I have no idea what they changed. I basically just woke up. All right. take a look at some more of these things. So the dungeons are going to be Brackenite Hollow, Halls of Infusion, Uldaman, Legacy of Tyr, and Altharias. These two are going to be the best for casters. There's 2 trinkets that are amazing. 1, Mastery, big giga in trinket for Halls of Infusion. 2, Uldaman final boss is like it'll give you a bunch of int now and it'll take away some int later for a little bit. Not that bad of a trinket. Really popular right now amongst casters. Even used today by Arcane Mages. It's going to be incredible, bro. Even guys don't know when it'll be, when it'll be the new gear. We know it's in summer, but no date yet, friend. But PTR for 10.1 is out soon, so won't be too long of a wait, but it's not out next week or anything. Hey, all right. So there's a lot going on here. Did I get another message from Beat? Okay. Yeah, let me check. Yeah, give me a second. Let me check it out. Then I'll be able to have more of an opinion on it. So I'm okay with these dungeons, honestly. Like Freehold, Underrot, Vortex, and Elf. I'm actually excited for Vortex. I wonder if they'll end up like overtuning it. Still no EU? Cry. It's all good, man. Oh man, really wish it would make the Evoker tank like a dragon tank. Would be cool. Morgan, maybe one day, dude. Maybe if they ever do it, probably like, I don't know. Probably, what am I trying to say? So the reason, so if anything, they probably won't have a tank evoker until maybe like next expansion. I don't think they were planning on making them tank whatsoever at all now. You know what I mean? Those are on pre-stole tier sets. Dude, it looks so good, Atha. You know what? I'd wait to see what the Paladin set in Mythic looks like, Atha. I would wait. Because it really did show off like Rogue and Warlock with the elites and Mythics. Paladin, they just gave it like a plain normal set. But yo, it looks good, doesn't it? Makes me want to play Priest, man. I don't think the Paladin set looks bad either. You know what I mean? You guys could have been monks too. You know what I mean? Could have been a monk. Oh my god. Alright, chat. What else are we take a look at, ma'am? What else to take a look at? So cross-faction guilds are going to be a thing in 10.7. I think it's really good. Dungeonful is here. Freehold is back. I'm actually very, very excited. It's going to look really good. Also, no seasonal affix, by the way. No seasonal affix with this one at all. There's Atharian, concept art. Well, what is it, the concept art? Hold on. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, look at this, dude. This looks so good. So they were like, oh, we're gonna go underground. Why does this give me like Nazathian vibes? Am I the only one? Then we got, oh, the lava pools, dude. The bridges across like stalagmites, stalactites, which one it is. Ice and lava and dragon. Oh my god. I think flying a dragon through these is gonna be awesome. Better make it flyable. I know it's underground, but they'll better let you fly your Drake underground too. How cool would that be, dude? Imagine being this guy on this Drake flying through all this. Oh, that looks so good. I want to see how big the zones are. It better be big enough. I want to have verticality. I'm hoping if they can capture the same verticality they have for the whole zone of Dragon Isles, I'll be happy. Just flying around has been a lot of fun, man. I think it's important to me. I love this, all this. I love the crystals, all that stuff. It gives me deep home vibes, man. Oh my god, is that it? No, there's the villages of the Niffen. And you can kind of see at the bottom left here, like, well, you can't really see it from here, but like, but maybe one of these, right? Maybe one of these, right? Oh, you can see, oh, little Niffen rolling a boulder, and to stack them. That's how they make their huts. Hold on, can I zoom in so you guys can maybe see it a little bit better? But hold on. Did you guys see it? So that's a human. That's a Niffen. That's like the size. That's kind of cute, actually. Look at that. They roll balls and they make mud huts out of that. That's kind of neat. It's really, really cool. Like, somebody thought about these things and really came up with that idea. And I like the fact that they did. And there's some of the different shapes. What it kind of looks like on the inside. Like, maybe they have like a food cooking hut over here. Oh, it's so cool. I like that. It's just the creativity behind it. And look, that's a vendor. A little vendor. That's kind of neat. I kind of like that. Concept art of the Niffen. I mean, it's kind of cute. They can have, I guess, like different noses. I guess it's like the customization that's different between them. And we got an acid poison butterfly looking thing, a flame worm, a crystal slug. Cool. Yo, Hydra boss, dude. We kind of saw the model for that earlier when we were looking at that dungeon raid thing. Yo, look at this. Oh, that gotta be a mount, man. Oh, Black Dragon Outdoor Concept Armor. Our character lead initially designed some of the sketches for Black Dragon Outdoor sets. So these are going to be the new outdoor gear. And apparently you'll be able to upgrade them. These are just sets for outdoor PvE world content. These look insane. I saw a picture of those, like, didn't really know what they were. This is the plate one. You gotta, like, hold on. Can I just get the full original image? Oh, the plate looks so, hold on. Play looks good. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. I feel like it's almost like they were trying to mimic the armor. Like, you know how the Draconids are, right? The big ones, the big dudes, the guards of like the aspects. I feel like they almost were trying to make armor for a Draconid and then like condense it to a human. I love the visor for the face, the guard at the front, the shoulders. I think I could make them like breathe a bit of smoke. That'd be fantastic. But look, see the audio. I think of like a little bit of spell effects from like the edges. Oh, it looks so good. Oh my god, just full on black dragon armor. Then we have the male set, which has more of like these wings, a little bit. So this is male gear that's supposed to be used by evokers, shamans, hunters. So they're trying to kind of like combine a set that works for just about everything. But the appeal is supposed to be the black dragon like theme to them. And these are good, man. It's like armor and scales on the underside of it. This shoulder that turns like a drake on your chest. The gloves, that looks great. I think it looks awesome. If they can mimic that, that'd be fantastic. The rogue one is a little bit more like stealthy, but it's not bad either. You got a mask, you got the glowing eyeballs, like you got the whole stealth look for it. It looks great. You got the sash. It's a lot less wide than some of the other ones, but I imagine it looks great in like certain classes, especially if you can like, especially if certain like aspects, like shoulders, helm, all that has a different ratio for like more of the rogue classes. You know, like a night elf and a human are gonna look a lot different on those. And the cloth looks good. I mean, you got a full cloth attire, right? The robes with what looks like a little bit of like armor bits on top of it. Tame a Hydra, dude, honestly. Let me tame a Hydra. I'm sure they'll let you tame a Hydra. Yeah. And these are some of the weapons. These are good. Like, concept looks great. I do hope that the actual like weapons are amazing. Arborus, this is the raid. Arborus, where I guess the experiments are done. You know what? It actually does give me BWA Blackwing Descent vibes or Blackwing Lair vibes. I think it's the Cataclysm version, right? You have like the circle areas and you have a platform with a boss room with lava. I feel like it's kind of like a copy paste, isn't it? In a way. I could totally see that being like an elevator that goes down here and then you have like left and right side that has these halls and whatnot. There's a little bit more concept with like the experiments. Bones. That looks awesome. That looks sick as hell. So that's the concept art. Then what else I got? I'll close all these. Gonna look at these one by one. Interview, raid schedule. Oh yeah, simultaneous. So they're gonna open the raids all at the same time. Like launch date. They don't have our launch date. According to Blizzard, should expect to have a lot between spring and summer 2023. That should release between May and July. That's what the speculation right now is. That's pretty cool. Raid Abra, Shadow Crucible. Okay, yeah, so it's part of the stuff we already looked at, but it's cool. I like it. Then we got likely to launch later this week. That's a dragon flying through it. Is there a video with this? Hold on, is there a video for this, or is that just a screenshot? What is there? Is this a video? Hold on. Dragonriding. Oh. So they did confirm Dragonriding is available here. And they got the Drog bar? Jarden, that's what it is. Okay, so there's pictures. You will be able to find these. I'm happy. I am happy. Look at that. What is that jellyfish looking thing? I'm happy. You can fly through all... Oh, that's awesome. I'm happy. Happy camper, boys. Development looking ahead. We already took a look at it. New recruiter friend rewards. Oh! Okay. New recruiter friend rewards. Hey! Jake! Enjoy! Because it looks like you got your stuff done. You got your recruiter friend ready. These are good, man. These sets look good. Oh, they look great. Hell yeah. Alright, so what else I got? World gear, new Dragonriding mount. You can take a look at it a little closer, it looks like. Dressing room, so they have already a WoW head. Look at the animation of this thing, bro. Hold on, really? Look at this thing. It's like cycling through random ass animations. It doesn't have like a proper idle, I don't think. Maybe that's all they got right now. Look, it's a long boy. Look at that. Oh, he's long. Look at that. Length of him. That's like a proper serpent. That's kind of neat. Hold on. What can you do? Can you just stand still? We do stand. Oh! That's him with armor. You're not standing still at all. Can you do idle? Okay, that's about as best I could get him to like stop moving. It's Kim kind of floating with wings. Okay, it looks weird. Okay, he can't really stand properly, but whatever. Oh, look at that. Even more customization choices. Let me just randomize this a little bit. Armor, dude. That looks great. In blue, that looks good. In red. So it looks like there's a couple armor variations. There's like armor for the head, armor for the body, and a couple different colorations for them as well. That's pretty neat. I do hope they'll kind of apply some of those. Oh, that looks sick. Yo, did I just find the best looking combination ever? Golden armor, kind of like ivory scales, a little bit more like a stag look. Yo. Looks so good. Wow. That's awesome. Alright, Niffen. Meet the Niffen. These are the mole people. Look at these guys. Mole men. They have like a... So I guess... Oh, he got a little hat. Yo. So it's going to be the Niffen and the Drogbar. Cool. I like the Drogbar because they were pretty cool in Legion. Like a very, very like side stuff. Side character or sorta. So Farak is also going to be new assaults, I guess, in the world content. Throughout the patch, players will find zones being invaded by Farak forces. Farak is like the fiery incarnate. Bringing fire and havoc to the most pristine environments of Dragon Isles. One of the stories members in Tharian, Farak plunges into the cavern to find an ancient molten lava pit to bathe in and becomes empowered. From that, he kind of flies out of there and starts to wreak havoc on the world, which is what assaults will tie into. So I guess you'll have world assaults with Farak. It doesn't look like it'll be only in the new zone, but like in the older zones as well. So more catch-up, I guess, for like alts and stuff, I imagine. That's pretty cool. The Dragonflight story takes place in other parts of Dragon Isles. That's a chance for us to pick up a lot of chapters. So Kelly goes to get his fight back. Okay, so it's like more Blue Dragon quest lines. Neat. And then there's also a cinematic for patch 707. You guys want to watch together? It's spoilers, but do you guys want to watch together? Because I haven't really got to see it. This will be me reacting for the first time. Do you guys want to watch it, yes or no? Or do you want to kind of like not be spoiled? Depending on what all you say. Give me some ideas, boys. Do you want to look at the tier sets? We did a little bit, yes. I did a little bit. But not all of them. Let's go. Already seen it. Yeah, I want to see a reaction. Okay, okay. I'm probably going to need to like change the audio a little bit on the OBS so you guys can hear it properly and I can hear it properly. I've seen portions of this. I've seen this at the very, very beginning, but I haven't seen a lot of it. So it's really going to be my first foray. I don't know how the audio is going to be, but hopefully it's decent enough. If you haven't spoilers.
The storm is receding. The reach is ours once again. Take cover.
Who are they, Sokareth? Is it the aspects?
No. Razageth's kin.
I like how they animated the Dragthier. I thought that was this part I did see. So you know how they all have vestiges, the aspects. So do these guys.
She is truly gone.
We should be devouring her murderer's hearts.
I like his look.
Not underestimate them, Farak.
He looks actually unique.
Our sister's overconfidence was her downfall. While the aspect's power has waned, their forces grow stronger. And we must even the scales.
They kept so many secrets from us, and even from each other.
Okay, that's about just where this is new. Pretty new. That's what looks like Winter Queen. Kind of, but she also reminds me of like Shivara from Final Fantasy. I like that. It's just like with a wave of a hand, that's it. It's just dead. That guy's gonna be fun. I like that. That's well done.
It is here.
I think the whole point is supposed to be, yo, these guys are a real threat. And here they're just walking around. Everything that touches dies.
Shattered their unity. Left fissures in their hearts. Yet the pain he inflicted was only the beginning.
Avarice. His hidden laboratory.
Okay,
One
the raid.
last secret deep within the earth.
Okay. So I guess that takes us to
The
point one.
location of Avarice must lie within this vessel. I will decipher its knowledge.
What use are Nefarian's twisted experiments to us?
The laboratory itself is of no consequence. But the molten fire that powers it, that we can use.
Keep eyes on them, Desrin. Whatever remains of Nefarian's legacy belongs to us.
Okay. Interesting. The way that the Dragthier dudes over there made it sound like they're like, whatever belongs to the legacy belongs to us. It's almost like they're a third faction. I'm gonna guess they're not the Dragthier that are like with the aspects, right? They're like their own faction? I'm not even sure. Hi, Dad. What's up, Liam? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. That's honestly kind of a cool cinematic. It's not really much, but it's set up patch 9.1, which I think is the whole point of it. That's kind of neat. They're the baddie evokers. I feel like that could allow for the mega dungeon maybe, or whatever the hell they're trying to do with 10.1 with those guys, or a mini raid, right? An extra faction that could maybe create a mini like 2 boss raid or whatever. Well, the Dragthier were and I thought it strips the one his stuff. Yeah, but a lot of the Dragthier that you like we see when you make a new Drag theory, like, all right, we'll just go with the aspects, you know, Nathar, Rathian and Abyssius, I think it is. There's so many names for the dragons, dude. I'm really bad with names. That's the worst time to be bad with names. There's so many, and they're not simple, but I think it's Abyssius, Ebonhorn, right? Ebonhorn is how I know him. And Rathian did go to the island initially for like the Drag Theater story to recruit them or whatever. I guess you wouldn't have all of them recruited. I don't know. It's kind of, World of Warcraft stories are not always able to capture everybody. Some people don't even follow them whatsoever. I always like just a little bit of story to follow that kind of makes sense, but isn't like in your face, like the main prerogative of the game. You know what I mean? That dude, Rock is literally just Thanos. The guy, I don't know. We'll see. Because they did say something like he is. I feel like as a character, they're setting him up like, oh, he's a primalist, and they're all primalists, and the whole original belief is they're there to reject the Titans' gift. And the whole point is to oppose everything that the Titans are, but apparently he's supposed to go beyond it. So we'll see if he actually is like a Thanos. I feel like that's a thing that kind of gets thrown around a lot. Like, oh, this bad guy is like supposed to be this big bad that's got a big master plan. Thanos. And basically, in a sense, everybody becomes a Thanos. But I do hope they kind of give him like a purpose, because what they've already done, they setting up some cool little like nuggets in the game where it's like the Primalist could actually be a really, really cool villain. Still a bad guy, but like bad guy from one angle, but a good guy from another kind of deal. Because if you do the dungeon of Ruby Life Pools, you actually have like the Primals there saying they're saving the eggs, they're saving the whelplings, and they really do believe it. They almost like, it's almost like from a different angle, you could see them as like they're trying to do the good thing, or at least they think they're doing the good thing. You know what I mean? I just hope they don't like do heavy-handed with it or whatever. Just they don't need like a huge, like complicated storyline. It could be simple and it could do well. I just kind of want to wait and see what they do with it. You know what I mean? Oh, music loud. Yeah, it is definitely going to be a little loud. It should be better. Maybe here. Yeah, that's why I don't ever do like reactions on stream, so I'm really bad at the whole sound volume stuff. Yeah. I just hope they don't like ruin them. Hope there's a third faction. Imagine if they did like some kind of like, I hope they do a third faction, if not like a real one. I hope they can maybe like add a third faction for like world PvP stuff. I think that'd be really cool. So someone is out in 2 weeks down. We saw that king. Yeah, very excited. 21st, man. It's actually earlier than a lot of people said. I've heard the date is 4th of April, but I'm excited for the 21st. I'm actually really happy, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm happy. Of course I'm happy. His glowing thing, his glowing fist thing is so cool. His glowing, I think it's just supposed to, it's not supposed to be like a glove or whatever. I think it's just like, it's like the incarnate of Earth, and that's just kind of how he like presents himself as a visage. Again, visage is like how they present themselves when they're not in a full dragon form or whatever. And they just like choose whatever they want to do. He definitely is shady, like the hoodie and like how he covers himself and all that, like while the others are like all fire, all ice. He's just like, yeah, a little bit outside of that. But apparently he's supposed to be like the kind of character that went beyond the primalist cause. And while his siblings thought that he was really just like all for the primalist cause, apparently he went beyond it, and that's what made him more dangerous. That's why like Shaza was like, it's very especially difficult to bring that guy down into the Vault of Incarnates. So Iridicron, the earthy guy, the earth incarnate, is probably hiding some stuff from his siblings too, the frosty one and the fiery one. So because they're like all believe in that whole primalist elemental anti-titan cause, but he's like believes in that, but he was willing to go a little bit beyond, a little bit step further than they are, kind of deal. So it could set up something interesting. I don't know. It's really cool though. I like that. Dude, the amount of stuff we got today for 10-1. Oh, I'm gonna have a field day tonight, dude. I don't even want to be in raid today. I don't even want to raid tonight. I was excited to do Kira Grim Totem. I don't even want to do it. I just want to make a video talking about all the new stuff. That's all I want to do. Oh my god, dude. Alright, let's take a look at the chat. What do you think? Paladin stuff on 10 summon, or just get some keys out of the way, man? Because me and Matrix could probably dive into some keys together if he's around. Let me see. Oh, he's offline. Unfortunate. I guess we're doing it solo. Chat, what do you guys think? Get some keys out of the way, have some fun, try a couple of fun builds, or do some more PTR exploration, check out the paladin and all those changes. What are you guys' thoughts? Because I'll let you guys kind of decide. What's up, hi, doing, man? Hope you having a good one. Pop a couple of keys. We can do that. We can get to some keys. I'll let you boys decide what class we do, man. I'll let you guys decide what we do. Let's do... I really want to give Priest a proper go, too. I feel like it's been a bit since I played some Disc Priest. I feel like Hunter gotta get a try. Some of these characters also need their keys, man. Did we do a Paladin key already? I think we did do a red yesterday, and we did it really well on a red too. Like, surprisingly well, and we did a Volker as well. Yeah. And just start bringing some, some WoW now. Binging, yeah, get 1 2 characters left to gear. Might as well, man. Especially with season ending soon. Getting a prep will be good. Priest? Disc Priest? Yeah, I'm down for Disc Priest. We can get the Disc Priest out of the way. I've been gearing this character as the Disc Priest more than anything anyway. I really want to get into Shadow, but man, Disc Priest has been a lot of fun. With the general and make you laugh. Wait, you put a dragon down? You dragon mount, guys? What the hell is this thing? I mean, I guess, yeah. That is true. Oh wait, this one too. Hold on. Wait, why is it not showing? Okay. I mean, the resemblance is stunning. You know what I mean? It's uncanny. Oh, Disc Priest apparently is popping off this week. What the? Oh, easy week. Disc Priest is there, man. No healing? I got you. Oh, yo. Let me know if you wanna do some keys. Doing them now. By the way, while Mythic is around. So, it looks like people are going into more of a spell warding, improved fade build. Expiation. Void Cell? Oh yeah, Slappy Tentacle build apparently is the play. Okay. What does this look like? Is this full damage? Damage build, dude! Big Damie build. Okay, we're doing Damie build. We're doing big Damie build. Share. Is that the build that I have now? No, not as this thing. This is a disc. Let's see if Matrix wants to join us tonight, man. Let's see if he wants to join in. Oh my god, dude. 10-1. I think that's actually the right build, right? Where is it? So this one more like survivability. Is this correct, chat? I feel like it's fairly close, right? If not perfect. Yeah. Alright. There it is. Here we are. Shadow disc build. Let's go. Oh, okay. He's still working. Okay, so he's not actually back yet. He just posting about stuff. Alrighty, let's get us some disc Priest done. Okay, this Mog gotta go, man. This Mog. I like the Mog, I like the helm, but the Mog, like the whole set. Let's do that other set we had. Is it the Classic Priest? Yeah, the Classic Priest is fine. PTR servers are going up. Patch 10.1? Now? Or tomorrow? Hold on. If they're going up now, I kind of want to be there for it. Wrecking Ball is canon, so how you heard it here. Honestly. That's like Pokemon, basically. How would you do better? How would it be to gear like 400? I haven't played in a little bit. How would you gear? Either through Mythic Pluses, rating, or PvP. That's how you do it. 10-7? That's fine. 10-7 changes and kind of getting smaller and smaller by the day. It's really all about 10-1, which is going to be out tomorrow, Arthur. We're probably going to be hopping on those. You better be there for him, my guy. You better be there for those. Okay, so I think I have everything ready, yeah? We got heal, we got shields, we got all these things. Don't I have a flash heal? Why don't I have a flash heal anywhere? Hold on, I need a flash heal. What happened to the Mind Blast macro? Shadow Crash, Clarity of Will. Flash heal. Where's my... Supposed to have a Mind Blast macro, right? Mind Blast macro. Prayer of Healing. Oh, because I broke it for the other spec, didn't I? Yeah, that's unfortunate. Mind Soothe, Shadow Crash. There's a lot of macros when you play Priest, man. Just a lot. Huh. Do I only need this macro anymore? I don't think I do. Hope I don't break anything. Because I could do Shadow Ward Death, but I could do instead Mind Blast. And instead of Serenity, I can do Flash Heal. And that should work pretty well. Okay, cool. Now we got our heals, we got damage macros. Cool. I think I can work with these. Alright, let's get ourselves an actual key down on this guy. I feel like it's been a bit. Court of Stars? We could use the Court 16, man. Do we just sign up for a random key? Or do we just do my court? Because I could get score out of the court. I would need a Tyrannical, though. Otherwise, we could do Ruby, Life Bowls, or... You know, let's see if we can get a 15, 16 done. Maybe like a 16 and above? Maybe we could just sign up for one. Sign into a key easily. Otherwise, we just do mine. You listed immediately. Oh, okay, we'll just do my key. 16 Court Stars, bonus Valor. Bonus Valor. We'll just do it like that. Bonus Valor, 16, Gumball, all the good stuff. It'll be good to go. I just made a red pally made because I was watching the video. It's gonna be really good. Yo, Danny, they're looking real good, my guy. I think I like paladins. So far, they look fantastic in 1007. And the playstyle looks good. Apparently, they got some more tuning, so it looks like they're gonna be a little bit weaker than they were. Like, absolutely blasted through people. But apparently, their healing is getting reduced a little bit. Though they are getting a lot more survivability options, though, too. So at least there's that. Which I actually, dude, I can't wait until cross-faction guilds in 10.1, man. Just being able to hop in the guild and be like, yo, Unicorn, Gumball key, anyone want in? Could get myself probably a group for Gumballs here, would be fantastic. There's a guy trying to heal, but like, I'm trying to heal too, my man. I'm trying to heal too. I'd take you too, if one of you would wanna, if you guys want a DPS. Let's see, let's get the warrior in here, my guy. Hunter and warrior would have been a good combo. What do we need, man? We got B-Res. We need a lust. We need a lust. We need a luster buster. Because I can PI. But, yeah, we need a lust. So we need a Evoker DPS, or we need a shaman or something. Or a mage. For peace. This guy, shoot your shot, man. We need a luster. Should we grab that guy? I feel like, I don't know how well he's going to do in the 16. Get a lust, man. Get a lust would be good to go. Need cross-faction of my life, man? Dude, it's so good. Cross-faction. So cross-faction is already a thing. But cross-faction guilds is coming out in 10.1, which is going to be fantastic. Chat, should we just take one of them or take lust? What do you guys think? Think we need a lust on the 16? Or do we just take somebody, anybody? Like, does it really matter? What's versatility? Oh, they're cheap. Hey, Dal, doing live the check-in. What's up, Matt? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Yo, 1007, have you seen this stuff, dude? It looks good. 1007 looking, 1001 looking good. 10.1 looks great. 1007 looks also really, really good. 370? But Shaman 272 can I join there? Yo, SP, I love you, my guy, but I don't know, 16? If it was like 400, I'm about taking my man. Because you know that I love you. Let's take a mage, man. Let's just take a mage, just to get this key out of the way. We got lust, we got B-Res, we got everything we need. After this SP, me and you, my guy, I'll bring a character, you can run your shaman, I can run like a demon hunter, and we can get some like 8s and 10s out of the way. How does that sound? You can heal, I can tank it. How does that sound, my man? Level mage right now, so I said go for it, dude. Just level your mage. Afterwards, we could hop on your Shammy, I can hop on like a demon hunter, we could do some keys together, slap around. Looking forward to Mythic changes, man. Personally, I hate Brackenhide. Brackenhide is going to be tough, but hey, at least there's no seasonal affix. So they actually noted that this season, season 2, no seasonal affix. You know how I had Thundering to learn? No seasonal. You're learning new dungeons, learning a whole new set, You're gonna have a revamp for +7 affixes, like volcanics, your quakings, your storming, stuff like that, right? They're gonna revamp where playing around them gives you bonus to make them like a little bit less of just like a punishment, but rather like a way to find it rewarding for players to be able to bypass those affixes. They're trying to revamp it, which is a good thing. But yeah, Shaman is Ellie, by the way, that's fine. We could just have you as Ellie. I'll bring mine as a demon hunter. We could just get some keys out of the way, man. Look at me chilling. Yeah, we'll see though. I do think Bracket Head is gonna be the harder key though. I do agree with you on that one. These guys summoned to court, and looks at court. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. We're golden. We're beautiful. Good to go. Alrighty. Get more to one of these. And waiting for this Sulphurous guy. Otherwise, you're good to go. It looks like they're here. Basically. Somewhere. I gotta remember how to do this again. It's been a while since I played Priest, man. It's been a bit of a it's been a bit of time. But all I need to do is I need to just do damage. And I think I need to play around just using my Mindbender as often as possible since we have big cooldown reduction on this thing. Anytime I smite, Power Word, Soulless, Mind Blast, and Penance, it reduces the cooldown of that guy. Let's do a quick raid check. We should be good to go. Beautiful. Mage Foot is fantastic. And as soon as this guy's ready, we'll be good to go. Hey man, much love. Started watching your videos recently for PvP though. A Warlock's gonna be changed big patch. Yes, they're getting much better, Steven. I actually have a video on some of the classes getting better for PvP in 10.07. Warlocks are looking to get much better. I think I like him a lot, my guy. Alright, I gotta use my ears here for the countdown. I gotta wait until it does like boom. Okay. It used to show up like the numbers over the UI of like the dungeon queue or the dungeon key, but it no longer does it for one reason or another. So not much we can really do about it. But hey, at least it's not too bad of a healing week. I am gonna be sloppy in my playstyle here, chat. I'm gonna be doing really poorly. I'm gonna try to do as much damage and healing as I can, but I am rusty on Priest, dude. It's been a bit. Okay, any pointers on Priest? Any Disc Priest players in the chat? Just give me like any pointer to keep track of. Like, of course, like not die is one of them, but like anything super useful. I think I just gotta play around the Shadow Covenant, right? Just gotta use it and then just max out Dam. I wish some sort of play Atonement on everything around me though. But Halo, Divine Star, Penance. I think I just gotta use my Divine Star a lot more often in groups, right? Just use those big cooldowns early on. And whenever I use my Tentacly Friend, I gotta Mind Blast the hell out of mobs, right? I don't think we'll be able to get past this guy though, so I guess we'll just pull him. Yeah, I think we just gotta pull him. I don't think we can really bypass him like that. Unless... maybe? Nah, we'll just pull him. Let me have enough haste. I have plenty of haste actually. It'll be alright. Everybody heal. Let's send the pets in. Mage can get a buff. Mage never got a buff. That's unfortunate. That's my fault. The game says dispel. I'm not sure what to dispel though. Okay, and then we just got a DPS and then cool. I could probably do this. It's been a while since I played Holy, by the way, or Disc Priest, so this is gonna be interesting, chat. I got Tentacle Boy again, so we can slap. Big Penance. We'll just do as much damage as we can, I think. I also gotta smite more often, more regularly. Am I whelpling? I am whelpling. Okay. What I need to do with whelpling is this. So you can give me a haze buff every time. Are we going down? We are going down. Tank, hopefully you'll be chilling. I got your big penance. Big healer dam. Just gonna want dot everybody. We should be okay here for a bit. Let's go big heal. Dispel. I can mass dispel all of you. Big damage. Hopefully that'll be enough. Big spread. Hopefully with more damage. Just big heal for everybody. I got nothing for you boys. Ah, no. I couldn't help him. I literally couldn't help that guy. I did whatever I could. Trying to give you a mass. As much damage as I can offer. I wish I had a knockback, but priests no longer have a proper knockback anymore, like they used to. Used to have a good knockback. Used to have an actual knockback ability. Back in the day. I'm just trying to focus as much damage as I can, man. You know, change your meters to heals? Oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah. I usually like to keep the damage meters just so I can see like what the damage is. But yeah, I could do the healing just for you. Trying to mind blast as much as I can while I got my mind bender. And hopefully that means he'll do some damage. Oh, your health. Your health, my mans. Well done, well done. Okay, ah! Oh my god, your health. Oh, I tried to save you. I couldn't. I did the very best I could, I promise you. Oh my god, I gotta dispel these guys. Okay, let's just not pull. Let's just not pull. Alright, I think we're okay. I did the meter for damage, one for heals. Yeah, I normally just have the damage meter just so you can see the group's damage. Because like the heals you can kind of tell like if we're dying or not. Oh, line of sight. Why are you not line of sight? I have no idea why that man was not line of sight at me. But I think we're okay. Again, I wish I could help you boys out some more. One thing that I can't do as a priest anymore is knock things back whatsoever. Literally, the game won't let me. Okay, well, at least we got a mindbender over there. Give you a shield. Some of you guys got a shield too. And I want to go for as many hits as I can with this guy. Give him more dam. Mindbender thing to spirit. I gotta get better at the whole mindbender thing. Like, utilizing that guy. Because mindbender's a good boy. But I also gotta press smite a lot more often, just to get him a little bit quicker. Because the faster I can get him back up, the better. I mean, maybe I could just like hit him with one of these. Yeah. Hit him with a little bit of that, what's it called? Mind Soothe. Anybody alchemist? Because I'm not an alchemist. Yeah, can't mind to the elemental. How are you doing, Dylan? Chat, what's up, Eagle? We just checked out a bunch of patch 1.9 stuff. Do you have an official date for the patch release? 10.07? Yes, we do. March 21st. It's 2007. And then we got 10.1. No release date yet, but hopefully soon. Hopefully very, very soon. Hopefully very, 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 very soon. Mazza spell immediately. That guy doesn't need to jump. I Mazza spelled ya. I guess you are a frost mage, so you can literally move around. Let's just back to damage, boys, so you can see my damage and damage of the party. So since we got all these sides done, that means we're gonna definitely have to go for a bit of a fail RP then. I could do that. How's the spell? What? The monk was already trusting me to like, oh, he's gonna Master spell me, right? Right? I did try. He was a little bit just out of range. I went for it. Promise you I went for it. Wait, no MC? Oh! We actually have to do the mechanic. Weird. Master spell? Bam. Beautiful. Oh, apparently didn't get myself. Oh god. I thought a Master spell does. Did I miss us? There's no way, dude, right? There's no way. There's no way I missed it. Trying to res. There we go. No way I missed it, right, chat? No way, dude. How's Destiny of Access in Disc Priest? Really fun. Ridiculously fun. Like, if you want to play an aggressive playstyle, Disc Priest is where it's at. That guy might have blinked, actually. He might have blinked away. It's ridiculously fun. You're basically like a damage spec. You mean you heal, but like a lot of your healing comes from just being able to do damage to enemies as well. So it's very, very fun. If you like if you're a DPS class main, I think you will like Disc Priest a lot. Because it does a lot of damage. Just like passively. They buffed it quite a bit too, so it's a lot better for Mythic pluses. Like the damage you do is kinda real. But if you can stand still and do like the technically slap build. The squid build, the squid games. Okay, tank, hopefully you have everything we need here. Cause I got a little bit of dam, but that's about it. And you gotta get better emergency healing than before as a spec, which is really nice. Okay, hopefully we'll have something for them. I want to see if I can maybe go for fear. Yeah. Maybe B-res? Maybe B-res? That sanguine was super unfortunate. Maybe we live. Hold on. Oh god. Oh god. I was not prepared. But we lived. That's the important part. We lived. I was not ready for that at all, bro. Not at all. We have to go a long way. Oh no. I like Disc Priest over Holy and Joe over healing for a reason. I don't like Disc Priest. I mean, the way... I don't really... I guess I could see, like, oh, I don't really like the overhealing part. Like, put Atonement and start healing. But, like, I feel like... No, I feel like it's all about finding that value healing with Disc Priest. And it definitely can do really, really well. It's all about how you play it, though. It is very, very important on how you play that thing, though. Oh, these things are gonna hurt us. I'm a little afraid. Very, very afraid. Okay, we're fine. That AoE with the ads is not consistent, though. Our AoE with those ads definitely doesn't really work super well. We're not great at it whatsoever. But at least we don't have to deal with them anymore. There was like one last set of imps that we had to worry about. But yeah, as a group, definitely did not do super well with it. We want to go far? Do we want to keep him close? I guess you keep him close. What? Okay, that's really bad. Maybe we could just go damage. Okay, I'm dead. Because apparently that wasn't line of sight. Or was it? I'm not even sure. I feel like it should have been line of sight. But I guess it wasn't. Like, this should be line of sight, right? Or not? You gotta die, my guy. Try to keep you alive. Looks like you'll be okay. That was weird. That was awkward. Not sure what happened. Honestly. Just all my DH and the amount of builds you can play is insane. Yeah, Demon Hunter's got a lot of variety. Demon Hunter's got a ton of variety to play with, man. It's so good. I really like that about that class. Demon Hunter definitely got a lot of builds you can play. My guy took a lot of damage for no reason there. You're just melting. You're just dead, bro. Better. Hopefully he walks away this time around. Please walk away. There we go. Don't need to actually take damage. Got you guys back up really quickly. Does any of them know how to do the pilfer goods? Like Mr. Warrior? Oh yeah, Warrior can do it. War, click, goods. There we go. It looks like this guy was kind of confused. Maybe just not paying attention. Check my Warlock for the first of all today. I'll peep it whenever I get a chance, my guy. Probably should try and focus on keeping these guys alive instead, yeah? I guess I don't necessarily have to dispel that, do I? Not really. I guess we're gonna have to go a long way. So I've never healed any of the tunes. I have a very every healer in the game, but I take a DPS only. Dude, if you do want to get into healing Priest, it's pretty good. Restoration Druid is also pretty easy to get into. If you ever want to heal as anything very, very powerful, the Evoker has a little bit of a skill cap to it, but I think you'll like that one a lot. Alright, everybody gonna hit, huh? Oh, only 2 actually. That's not too bad. That could work. I hinted the thing, which is good. I thought I could maybe get it light aside at the right time. Bad at the game, bro. Look at the disc-based healing, man. Definitely don't really feel like I'm over-healing myself or anything. Actually, I'm gonna let my health drop lower if I can, because then I can get more emergency heal value. But yeah, the priest definitely can find a lot of value in its healing. I guess, like, if you don't really have that... Oh, they also changed this guy's frontal. Oh, okay. So it has a bit of a visual. But is there a visual to, like, where he's aiming it? He is! Sorta. Looks like there is a little bit of, like, a puff of where he's gonna go and where it goes. Interesting. I like that. Shockwave? It's still a little bit kind of faint to see, honestly. Oh, God. But every other mechanic is pretty easy to notice, honestly. Not too bad. Okay, so it's not that easy to notice that one. Yeah, it's still not that easy. You can see, like, where it goes. Yeah, I thought they made it easier to, like, notice where it's gonna go. I don't think it's nearly as far anymore. I think it's a lot, like, shorter distance. Okay, so that's a little different. But they gave him, like, a little bit more of an animation to it. That's kind of interesting. Archam is also really good too, yeah. It's just the easier one's a priest, just to get into, and Residue just is easier to heal, but also just does a lot of healing in general. I guess the best way to look at it. Like right now I'm not even healing anybody. I'm just kind of doing damage. I'm just letting Shadow heal everybody. It's kind of nice. I'm actually going to heal people. Nice. And I think I need to fail RP. RP. For the shorter skips. I'll just fail now, honestly. Unless this is the right one. Imagine if I just like randomly tried to fail RP and I got the right one immediately. How funny would that have been? A happy kick, Res Jammy Rs, Holy Priest, dude. Holy Priest is pretty good. First Mystic Kurok, first I'm killing Mythic in a random amount of parts that I got from 150 HPS and I didn't see it often. For H Priest, I have no idea what their parts would be though. So I don't really know if it's like what's big, what isn't big in terms of the numbers. Dark clothes, gloves, short sleeves. Which was this one? Oh, we won't talk to me. The potions found the guy. Okay. I'm glad I could contribute. I have no idea which one it was either. Honestly, have no clue. If you want to learn how to heal the Legion raids because I rarely take damage and you can learn the rotation from what button does without letting your others down. Legion raids. You mean dungeons? You mean dungeons? Because you can't really do raids anymore. Those are kind of long gone. Sadly. Until time walking, I guess. Whenever they do Legion raids for time walking. You know, not having a seasonal affix next season is going to be kind of interesting, honestly. That's going to be kind of cool. I don't think I'm going to hate it. Hopefully all of them could do the cleanses. Maybe? Yeah. Oh, Monk just zoomed over there. I didn't even notice him. I didn't even know how he got past me. I guess he had a port maybe on the way out. What's up, Stefan? How you doing, fam? Hope you have a good one. Let me see your vault, my guy. Where is it? I'm not seeing your vault, but I am seeing your character. What is your vault? Hold on, you said you got a wasted vault? What'd you get? Where is your vault, actually? I'm scrolling up, I don't see it. Yeah, relink your vault. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, we're already going? Okay, hold on. I didn't realize you were just going already. Alrighty. Try to see if you can bait. Okay, I guess he's baiting. Okay, do we have everybody here structured? I can damage this. Nice. Okay, so I can kind of sort of help bait now. I don't really have anything set up on us, which kind of sucks. But I guess we can heal. Just ramp up a little bit. It wasn't bad at all, actually. Healing felt pretty good. I can't even trade it either. Oh no! There it is, dude. The Signet. But I can't trade, but it's good stats. The hell is this run? I know, right? Rings and whetstone. Wait, you got a whetstone too? No way! Congrats, dude. Huge stone. Huge. Dude, a ring and a whetstone. There it is. 2i all. What a run, man. Signet and a whetstone in the sync. Have that ever happened? I've been running so many cords for a whetstone and a signet from a rogue. Never have I seen both of them drop at once. What is this run? It's cursed. It went from like a fun run to like an actually cursed run. I guess the mage doesn't have the port, so I'm just gonna hearth out of that. Appreciate you, boys. That was fun. Monk popped off. The warrior did pretty good too. The mage also did okay. We did 21k DPS. I felt like my healing was a lot better. My damage might have not been amazing, but my healing definitely felt really good. That was awesome. I enjoyed the hell out of that. Hell yeah. My vote was 21, 241 crit master ring or 421 tier chest, please. Already have both? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's... I mean, it looks like your rings, you have the crafted rings, but like, that's best stats. Yeah, I could see like, not that great, not ideal. I can see it. What's up, Mado? How do my man? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome, welcome. Yo, that's sick, dude. Does this work for my auto attack and like technically slappy pet? Does this work? I'm pretty sure it plays a smoldering, right? And then I need to get this thing up and running to a higher level. Pretty sure, right, chat? Or am I wrong on that? I'll need to sim these. Increase your auto attack damage by 140. Maybe I go like a full pet slapper build as a Shadow Priest now. Because if this applies from a pet as well, he auto attacks mostly. So maybe there's some validity in that build. Yo! I'm actually happy with myself. The fact that in this Inescapable Torment is my top damage, I think I did a good job. That tells me that I pressed Mind Blast and Shadow Word Death enough inside of my pet window that it actually made a difference. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm actually really satisfied with myself. I tried to prioritize it as best I could, and it looks like it paid off. And then Meteor, dude. IS Kovold, insane! Great damage trinket. Whew, so good. It's actually mad. Look at that thing. There were Cripple Man, Divine Star, melees. Like, that would buff his melee, I guess. Maybe. Expansion got nerfed by quite a bit. All around. Did I get the Whelpling haste buff? Under Red Rings, Sleepy Ruby. I'm not sure which one it is, but I need to get the haze buff. I need to rework my dragon into giving me a haze buff. I think it's really good. Okay, to build your ring that low. For like a plus 16, I guess it is kind of low item level for 16, isn't it? Or you mean this? Oh, yeah, Selenios. It's just a public order. It was a public order, yeah. I did public order just to make it cheap on myself, but I definitely do want to like get a bit of gold and like really give it a jewel crafter. We have a jewel crafter guildie. However, oh my god, these gems are so bad. I am just making a mistake. I can't even buy new gems, but I made a mistake of buying like pure haze gems, but I'm actually losing out on secondary stat value when I do that. It is really bad. So I need to go reorganize this character a little bit. Yeah, this character needs gold though. I need gold before I can really start making some progression. But I also need score, because this guy, if I get these keys done this week, I could probably get close to KSM, and then I can actually just grind out Valor on this guy. Should be pretty good overall. It's funny to fall in love with Red Paladin until the 7 and get a rework like W. Then I just fall in love and they get a rework, they're looking even better, trust me. You're loving him now, but you're gonna love him even better. Love him at the weakest, you're gonna love him at the best. Haste Master Crit Versa for Shadow. Yeah, so I need to make a decision. I either go heavy Shadow or Disc Priest. I need to make a decision because Disc is crit. Disc is haste crit. But at least both of them utilize similar stat of haste as a priority. But I'm not sure how I want to gear it. I think I do like Shadow more than Disc. Like Disc is really fun. Like ridiculously fun. And Disc Haste Mastery doesn't really do any damage. I think actually Disc is Haste Versa right now because you just do more damage and more healing through versatility than crit. But yeah, I just gotta decide, like, do I want to go full Shadow on this thing, or do I just want to do like a mix of Shadow Disc? But I don't think I could really effectively do both, because Shadow is so mastery heavy. You need mastery. Have 46% haste, not baseline, right? That seems like too much. Seems like way too much for like idle. Idle. That's about idle haste. 76%. What the? No, I don't believe that. I just gotta make a decision, man. Full shadow do it. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe just like, I do need to prioritize like a full one spec for every one of my classes. Because when I do like with the paladin, I did full red and it's popping off. I can play a little bit of holy, a little bit of proud on the side, and that's fine. But I do need to focus on one spec at a time. Because red is doing well even at low item level. Like surprisingly well. It blows me away compared to some of my other alts. But when I do half and half, it just doesn't really ever get like a strong one version or another. So probably I am gonna make this character probably all shadow, full shadow priest, full hard commit, and then play some disc on the side for funsies. That's probably will be the play, because I like healing, but like disc is fun. But like I think I prefer shadow over that. Let's get another one done, man. That was actually really good. That was fun as hell. Easy key. What is my troll bill? Wanted to see how far we go. Caps are 40%. Yeah, I feel ya. Chat. What do you guys think we should play next? Give me ideas, boys. We did Evoker yesterday. We did the Paladin the same day as well. Did we do the Shaman, get that Ellie out of the way? Because the Ellie Lava Bursty build with Ascendance wasn't doing too bad. It played pretty good, man. Warlock. Alright, Warlock is so behind on gear. It's not going to be a high-end key. But we could pair up with SP. We could maybe do a key together with SP. Maybe. Ellie? I think maybe we do Ellie. I like Ellie a lot, man. But it's a question of like, could I do the Lightning Ellie? Or do we just do like the Lava Bursty Ellie? Because Lava Burst Ellie felt super easy. With the Frost Shock and all that. Like it felt really surprisingly effective. But I think that one is more of a mastery heavy. Which I don't think I'm geared for at all. Warlock. Yeah, okay, we'll do the Warlock. We'll get the Warlock out of the way. We'll try to get a key on the Warlock. Can't do a high-end key. But maybe SP got like a +10 that we can get carried for. We just mark it as a bonus valor key. As long as we actually get like a score, then it's actual bonus valor. Alright, SP. Let's see where you're around, my guy. Because I do have like what, 370 item level? How's the lightning? Down for a key, friend. Smiley face. I will need a +10. Anyone of you guys got a +10? Oh, I got a Azure Vault. We got a +10 Azure Vault. So I guess we can do that Azure Vault worst to worst. It's gotta be score, right? Yeah, that's score. So I can mark the group as a bonus valor group, which will let all the geared high IO players join in. And people join in for that 16. I think on a 10 you don't get a gumball, so I don't know how many people will actually join in that one, but it may be easy enough. If it was 11, it's an easy gumball key, but I don't really know. We'll see. We'll see. Switching don't have a 10. It's all good. I got one. What was this? Destruction Affliction. So I got myself a Demonology, but I'll let you guys decide what spec do we play, man. Do we play some Destro? Do we play some Demo, Affy? Because this is just a proper Tyrant build. And last time I played it on stream, Jake was like, actually I'm doing everything fine. So playing it, it's apparently doing okay. We could go Destro. I don't even know what spec of Warlock is better right now. Some creation suggests. I did like this quiz this week. That was a lot of fun. Apparently Destro is good. Destro is mega. We could go Destro. It is Blast. Destro might be pretty easy to get into. Okay, it's so fun. Yeah, I agree with that. I've got Arcane Mage to max level. I don't have a lot of gear, but it's actually really fun. Just a pocket with the builds. Alright, you give me the build. I'll go full Destro. I will list it. We'll list the queue on the market. Try to see if we can get ourselves some bonus of Valor chats to carry us. My damage isn't that bad either. Like the last time I played, like I think it was with Azal carrying us. My damage wasn't amazing, but like for my item level, not too terrible. And last week I had like roughly same item level, but like the groups I was getting with like bonus Valor groups, I was actually holding my own. There's a bunch of people that are super geared with high IO, but like their damage was a little bit on the lower end. So I don't know if it was something they were doing or maybe something I'm doing. I also gotta just do dailies on this guy because I can get a lot of like 390, 389-ish item level gear from like rares and just quests in Notharian area, or Notharian, in Obsidian Sanctum. But yeah, Jake, if you got me a Duster build, man, I'll peep it. Unless I already got one from you. Don't have a build. So actually, open market. I actually am so excited to play Warlock in 10-7, by the way. That's going to be really good. Duster in 10-7 is going to be fantastic. Show build. Don't have a build. I had some talents apparently. I never slotted them in. But there it is. Close to you. We could get this guy to tank for us. I'll wait a little longer, man. I'll wait a little longer. But that's the build that I have. I don't remember if it was like an actual build for me or whatnot. I think those were just like a amalgamation of talents that I picked while leveling. Danny, my man, how you doing, dude? Thanks so much, guy. Appreciate ya. Thank you for the dono. 5 bones, 5 big EU bones. Chat, can we get a hashtag Dan in chat? Showing appreciation. Some Warlock, eh? Yeah, Warlock, you want to join us? Easy 10. Hashtag Danny, boys. Appreciate you, my guy. So what do we do, man? What do we do for a build? I'm actually very excited for the Easter talents to get swapped out, so you can just do more incinerate damage and more, it's either agony, wild imp, or immolation damage. I don't know if immolate is ever going to be like a proper build or anything, but maybe one day. Literally nobody signed up for Azure Vault 10 bonus Valor. I'm a little bit disappointed. You realize you can send it over YouTube? Not gonna lie. All good, all good. Yeah, super chat. YouTube does like the super chats. Appreciate you, my guy. So what do we do? Jay, give me a build, man. Because you're not getting any bites whatsoever. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a combo. Yeah, they got a carry, but like, they got a healer that's willing to carry. Do we take the tank, man, from Frostmourne? Did we do it? Sanguine Death? Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Not ideal. We'll see though. I think it'll be fine. If we just do enough damage, it'll be okay. 369 ammo, that's probably too low. We got a tank. Perfect. We'll get this man in here. PvP gear isn't kind for PvE. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It is quite a bit of a gear disparity. Speaking of gear disparity, I'm gonna pick up a potion. And my boy Jay got me with a build. Beautiful. Flask. Versa. We'll grab one. And I think Howling Horn, right? Are these things Vantage runes or like weapon enchants? I don't even know. Like in consumables. Other? It's part of the other. Okay. Alright, at least we got a group. Post on Dragonflight channel? Sound good. I'll peep it in just a second. We'll pop the build as we're flying back over to... What am I saying? Flying back. As we're flying over to the Azure Vault. I'm actually kind of excited for that dungeon to be out of the rotation. Out of all the dungeons from like the Dragonflight era, I never really liked that much of a... Like, Azure Vault thematically, looks-wise, awesome. Mobs-wise and like completion rate, been on low on average for me. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just like a difficult dungeon. But on average, fairly low completion rate. It should be the right talents. Let me peep them. M plus Jake. Okay. So we got us Infernal, Rain of Fire, Fire Incineration build with Rain, Inferno playstyle, Fire and Brimstone. And cooldown of Unending Resolve. Eyeball, Soul Burn. So more or less what I had, but like completed a little bit. Okay. And you're not running Havoc? I guess. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit more of a controlled Havoc. I kind of like Mayhem, but I think Havoc would probably be a lot better. And then rolling Havoc. I guess you don't always have like mobs that you can cost the DPS, so it makes sense. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, that stays. So I can kind of keep the build locked in while I'm making them out to the dungeon. Azure just isn't fun for fast pulls. Yeah, it's just not that... I never found it like super enjoyable. Like thematically, awesome dungeon. Like pulls wise, I always felt like it was a little bit like... whatever. I was always kind of lukewarm to it. Beautiful. But at least we got us as a group. A 10, a tank, and a healer that can carry. And then a bunch of just DPS. Just hoping to get scraps of loot. So hopefully the tank and the DPS do, or the healer do a lot of damage for this run. I think we're gonna need it. Honestly. Also, you run like the interrupt pet, right? I think you do for like Azure, just because there's so much to interrupt here. Also, quick rundown. Rain of Fire, Chaos Bolts, when do you use it? That's another question I have. Only last question. Like, when do you use one or the other? Countdown 7. Basically, I only see cast Chaos Bolts. That makes sense. Until you have 0 shards, Conflag Incinerate 4 times, then Chaos Bolt. Okay. Chaos Bolt on 5 targets with Havoc, otherwise Rain of Fire. Okay. Even on 2 targets, Rain of Fire? Like 2-3 targets? Or just going big? Okay, he's just going big. A little concerned about the big pull with the Whelpling. Or maybe he's trying to do Skippy. Maybe he's trying to do big Skippy. Which is potential what he's going for. Pearson shards are gonna hurt if they hit somebody. Also, I feel like I just have way too many resources I'm generating right now. I'm trying to burn through my incinerate charges as soon as I can, but I can't. Literally can't. Yeah, Rain of Fire them, but hopefully they're not in Sanguine. Otherwise, that's bad. Tank is gonna probably die, unless he's okay. Looks like he's fine. What the hell's going on? What is that pull? Oh no. Okay, we're gonna do one of these, right? Double Chaos Bolt them. Dump all our bolts. And incinerate as much as we can. I'm just generating so many resources. They're just bold the entire time. Oh my god, I feel like I'm over-generating these burn to ashes. I don't think I can get rid of it fast enough at all. Rain of Fire say. Okay, we'll just Rain of Fire. Just absolutely barrage everything here. Oh, he's just going big. Okay, he's just going absolutely mad. I can stun it maybe. Hopefully it does something. Lots of resources. We're gonna get Whelpling? I hope not. We're not. Okay, good. That's a lot of Rain of Fire. Maybe heal? Okay, we're dead. That was maybe a little bit too big. I think the tank is just trying to pull like literally everything. I'm hoping he's just not trying to like beeline and just pull the world. I hope he's just actually trying to do skips. Okay, he's literally just pulling everything. I don't know if this guy is... Is it the strat or is it like... Or is this trolling? I actually can't tell anymore. I'm gonna die. Just dead. Just constantly just running in and dying at this point. Oh no. I feel like the tank is just gonna leave any moment though. I feel like he's just gonna end up pulling a bunch and just leave. I'm concerned, man. I am concerned. I got Infernal coming back up very soon. So maybe we can kind of make some work off of that. We're gonna get dispelled, please. Dispel me. Maybe Evoker. Okay, I'm just gonna die, I think. Let's get a heal. Evoker gotta dispel himself. He's gotta fire these vapors. Shuffle by Deacons at 20 deaths plus 10 and still time the Kino skips. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I think this guy's maybe straight up. I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna die. Get a reset. Proper reset. And the healer left. DK, what that strat was, DK. That was fried, my guy. That was kind of fried, I'm not gonna lie. That was a little fried. That was just hard to watch. It was hard to play, man. It was kind of hard to play. So that's my key. That's dead key, dead Azure, boys. I have no idea. Normally, so this is what normally happens. Normally you walk into that instance. You do maybe like one side of the flowers. Maybe you pull them into the tree man and kill all together. Then you'll pull the flowers to the front and by the edge, backwards. And then you'll do the skip where you jump up the side downstairs and you'll clear out the whole boss room and then you do the boss. And then you proceed through the rest of the dungeon. You don't do the whelpling trips. You don't trip the whelplings to spawn more ads, really. You don't really like just go forward and just pull everything. Normally you pull as little as you can at the very beginning and then you're trying to really skip it into the first boss. That's normally how most groups do. Maybe there's a new strat where you just pull everything and just like get percent early. Because I know there's a ways to do skips. You get a lot of percent early, you do a skip where you basically go from the second boss room to the third boss into the fourth boss pretty quickly. But that means you gotta get a lot of percent. What I've seen with those skips is you don't pull a lot at the very beginning of the room. Maybe you'll pull one set of flowers with a second set. Once a whelpling flies around, you'll kill those. Then you'll pull the tree and the flowers. Then you'll pull the next set of flowers, jump down to the boss, basically as normal. And then when you have to go to those little like, circular like platforms, and then you got like 2 layers of them, you'll do the first clear, you'll go down, you'll do the second clear, then you'll go second boss room, kill everything inside, and then you should have percentage to skip. So what he's pulling, I've never seen it. Maybe that's a strat. Who knows? Maybe some groups do it. That just seems like the more challenging pull in general because we got constant dots on everybody, constant CC, constant big pressure, and you can't really stand anywhere because there's puddles on the ground and circles everywhere. Not really sure. Maybe that's a strat. I don't think the tank read it properly. That or maybe he overestimated how much damage the group had. Who knows, honestly. Have no idea. Rip, we were pumping. We were doing pretty good too. Yeah, me and you were doing pretty good. The carry, the other, the rogue that came with the evoker wasn't doing much. But I guess it's okay. Also, the healer wasn't really doing much. He's mostly like a blossom build, which I love seeing blossom builds, but I don't think that was a stronger build. But the healer left and then the rogue left, and it was kind of like, I don't know. That maybe that's how tanks do that dungeon now, but first time I see it, felt like a very fried pull. It just felt like, oh, I think this is where somebody's gonna leave. It was one of those like, yeah, this is going so awkwardly and so poorly, and it's almost like unintentional. Because normally pulling those whelplings and having them spawn dudes is suicide. Like you do that when you don't know what you're doing. So maybe that guy intentionally went like that. Maybe that's a strat. I've never seen it like that. I've seen some easier skips than that. So I have no idea. So now my key is fried. Unfortunate. Anybody got a 10 or 11 you want to carry me through, boys? If I want to get the Warlock done, because I could help on another alt instead. Hard to watch. Blood DK was trying to pull all the mobs top story so you can skip second level and frog packs. So you could already do the frog pack skips, but you'll pull basically everything between the first boss and the second boss. You'll do the skip from the whelplings in the middle, that one like big whelpling, triple whelpling skip. Like you'll do that, but then the circle platforms, you'll basically pull all of those. And you'll pull everything to the second boss room. And that should give you enough percent to be able to do the big skips, I think. But yeah, I don't know. Going to knock, yeah, that's not good is not gonna work. Not good is no good. That's unfortunate though. Rip key, man. I really wish they were like maybe like they really gotta reconsider the whole like the key downgrade thing, because from other people that joined the key, they don't really care, and now I get punished for like getting them in. You know, they do need to kind of like reconsider the whole key downgrading aspect of it. You know what I mean? Because now I feel like, because that creates an environment, which is why like pugs like technically yes, like a 380, 390 atom level whatever class could do a durable 10 just fine. But you're not going to chance it if they're not graded the key or if the key falls apart. You're just going to get yourself the A squad, not the B squad, not the C squad, not anybody that's kind of like kind of sort of should technically do it, but you're not sure. You're just going to take someone you know could get the key done just so you don't have to downgrade it, just so you know it's going to be timed by the end of it. That's unfortunate, man. I should have been a little more sketch about the evoker going in with the rogue, because that rogue friend did no damage at all. That guy pressed Blade Flurry and just Sinister Strike that I guess auto attack. So he's just not really doing anything at all. Not contributing to add damage at all. I mean, SP we're doing kind of okay for our item level. We're doing okay for the level we're with. Like, not that high, but kind of okay. DK was from behind the pulls on a 10. I don't know, maybe. But like, I don't really know. Maybe he was... I don't know, he just felt like fried pull. I can't really tell. So yeah, this guy's kind of stuck with a 9 Azure Vault. I really wish I could swap out the key too, man. Azure is just not... Like, if this was like an easy SBG, Shadowmoon Burial Grounds, I feel like that would have been so much better. So this guy's kind of stuck. Chat, anybody got a 10 for me to do? Like a 10 or 11 that you can carry me through? Otherwise, I think we'll have to hop on another character because I'm basically like strung out on my own, man. And I'll need to go on a different character, I guess, if I want to get a key done. That was pain, though. My God. Also, Destro, Jake, quick question. So I feel like I'm just over-generating so many resources. I have to press Rain of Fire, and I have like multiple stacks of Burn to Ashes where I'm like, I have 4 stacks, right? Rain of Fire, just rain down my foes. I'll get an Incinerate 1, 2, I'm already capped on resources. I have to get another Rain of Fire, but I still have 2 Incinerate charges. Like, is it fine to overcap in that AoE? Or is it like, or am I doing it wrong? Because he says something like, you cast bolt and you get 4 casts. So I'm like, try to play it, but I'm like, I'm just too many resources. Every 5 bodies like rain again. I don't, man, moving to my PC is so panicked as well. I'm moving tomorrow, so PC is all packed up. That's all good, my guy. It's all good. Unforged, though. But then I'd be like that, I end up close to a key, but it's like pulled separately to clear the whole part for the first boss. Yeah, I could see like maybe if we were to like get the flowers out of the way, then we get the Whelpling with the crystal guys on our own, then we get the tree and the flowers all on their own, like separately. If you separate the pulls a little, I could maybe see it. Yeah, but like pulling all that at once, and like the heal isn't dispelling anything. So like we're kind of melting. Like I have defenses, but like I burned through all of it as a Warlock. If I'm still down by then what do I do, right? But the guy was just like has 5 stacks of a debuff on himself, and he's just kind of floating, healing, and not dispelling. It's like you can't heal through it. You're gonna have to dispel it at some point. That would help you out. Yeah, you could heal through like 1 billion damage, or just dispel 1 billion damage. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so this guy's kind of stuck then, huh? All right, let's get another character done, chat. What do we do, man? What do we do, boys? Let's do... The warrior might actually have a decent key. I think. I do gotta start tanking on the warrior too. Wait, I think I'm actually close on the warrior to getting like a proper like gumball to craft the weapon, aren't I? Or was it the hunter? It was either the warrior or the hunter that had almost enough gumballs to craft the weapon. Let me double check it. I do need 1 blue gumball. Maybe a ruby. I mean ruby I guess it did get recently nerfed, so it should be a lot easier. But it's also another one of those skills that's like, makes me a little skittish. Like, I like ruby, but some people have a really hard time with ruby, so what do we do, right? What do you do in that kind of situation? You know? Maybe I can just join a key? Like, what's my score right now? Not high at all. I gotta get some actual keys out of the way, dude. I gotta get more keys done. Maybe I should just go for like a full-on gumball key spree or something. Get like a bunch of 11s out of the way. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide, actually. Let's do one of the characters that's more or less geared, chat. Shammy, Hunter, or Druid. I feel like Druid will be easy, like as a resto or something. Or even Guardian. We didn't do that bad last time we played Guardian. Actually, I thought we did pretty good too. Guardian was actually popping off. This doing a bit of damage for like 11 that we've done. Let's do one of those guys. LA Lava build. That's what I was thinking of giving a go, man. The LA Lava build has gotten really popular. And last time I played it full smooth, but I didn't feel like my damage was like really there. I think I did a lot more master to make that build work. Evoker's already done the key this week, but I could do another one. I got this character actually like fully well geared up. Like he's doing a lot better damage than before. Evoker's fantastic. I just already done the key on that one, so I'd rather get all the other alts out of the way. So between Shammy, Hunter, and Druid, boys, out of those 3, what do you guys want to see? I think we have time for 1 key real quick. And then I got a raid later tonight. Paladin. Paladin actually has done a key yesterday. Paladins did really good. Was it Chronite? Pally actually popping off. I actually got him super well geared. Like itemized. Low item level, so like not amazing, but tier set, decent trinkets. Weapon crafted. Was running lava, I go haste crit. Is that actually haste crit with lava? I thought it was haste mastery lava. Druid. Could get the druid out of the way, man. Druid would be easy. Druid would be relatively easy. Tomorrow tonight, relaxing. I think we're just chilling tonight, Shane. I got a big project to work on, so I'm actually hoping I'm not in for any of the bosses. I'm hoping I can just be sat and not sitting out the entire time so I can just get video work done. Because I got to go over 10.07 update, but that's getting a release date. And then we got 10.1, bro. Like, it's just so much to look at. Shadowmoon? Easy, dude. Give me that Shadowmoon. SB, want to join me for Shadowmoon? Valor. Chat, Resto or Bear? First one I see. Resto, Bear, or Feral? Let's give it that. Resto, Bear, or Feral? First one I see. Yeah. Max G is back. What's up, girl? How you doing, my man? Sure, invite. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Bear. Cool. We're doing Bear. Yeah, where you at? Because if I can do Bear easily, I think I've even done this key as a Bear before. And as a as a tank, like Bear is not the easiest tank, but I mean, I feel like I at least control like how we do the dungeons. Bear one, boys. Bear one. Unless Matuk's around. Unless Matuk's around, or then he wants to just brewmaster it for me, then I'll play Feral. And then me and Maspy can maybe have a bit of a DPS race against each other. I don't know if Matuk's around, but I think he's still in the office. Only hunters. Dude, how do you get into BGs with so many hunters? I mean, I could grab these guys, or we could wait so we don't have the same thing happen to the last key. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I feel like now I'm jaded. You have one bad key, and then I'm like, no, only the best. Only the top tier. Otherwise, I'm not doing that key ever. No wonder people pug all day, dude. Then you get like a jaded community of just like pugging. I can grab the monk. I think it'll be okay in the Shadowmoon 11, right? Maybe. Let's get another Shadowmoon 10. But didn't time it, which is unfortunate. My intentions are pushing 3K score, 23s. Yo, really? Intentions? I'm not against it. If you want to do it together, SB, I'll be down for it, my guy. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Especially like as the season's getting close to an end. Yeah, for sure. Let's grab this guy. Look at that. Look at that score. Exactly what you want to see. Let's see Matuk's around. No, he's still gone. Alrighty. We just need like a decent enough healer and a decent enough other DPS. And then me and Aspie can get carried. I'm just hoping I can hold the aggro against the hunter. But maybe I'll be okay. Also, chat, should I adjust my build or is this good enough? Because this is like a Moonfire Sleeper Incarn build. Which I guess worked last time we played it. But is this the meta build? Is so people play? Actually, I kind of want to peep it. What do people play as a bear? Like, there's not a lot of bears to begin with, but when they do play bear. Iron Fur? Thorns of Iron? Really? Is that actually good? They also play the Heart of the Wild. Baby Hunter? You'll be fine. Oh, that's you, Shane. Hey, how you doing, my guy? I didn't realize that it was you joining us. So this one's a little different. But it just picks up Thorns of Iron and picks up that Heart of the Wild. Is Thorns... Because I know Thorns is good for raiding, but is Thorns actually good for, like, dungeons? Is it worth trying, chat? Hold on. I actually want to see the parse for this one. Let's see the log. I mean, he did damage. 53k DPS. Do we do Thorns, man? Do we go Thorns of Iron build? Because that could be good. Maybe? There's a lot of people joining. I mean, I guess Evoker's... I don't know about the auto level, though. But I guess it's, like, good enough, maybe. Shadowpriest may be okay. 2.7k alt. I don't know. I don't know. That's a real score. That's some score right there, Miss Blue Booty. I like that. Okay, we just need an actual DPS, so we'll be good to go for an 11. Just want to join in, get some free Valor maybe? Because at this point, I mean, I would love to get these guys, like all these greens in here, invited. All they do with a green score. You know, they're trying their very best. They're trying to get some games out of the way. But like, man, the pug world got me like feeling a bit jaded. Plus, honestly, I feel like we would have grabbed like another green if it was like, if we had maybe like a full group, but we got SP in here starting to get some gear too. And I think SP 370 on that thing. So we'll just grab like a carry. We'll bring a carry. We'll just take it easy. But yeah, SP, I would like to push 3k at some point. I don't know. This season, I feel like it's very, very doable. I feel like this season's very doable. You know, Demon Hunter? Matt, if you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. Like, a viewer, I'll grab, man. Honestly. Almost stuck my keyboard in water, spider, man, reflexes, only power. It's a danger. Dude, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Definitely. We didn't need a +1 though. I'll take a viewer, man. I'll take a viewer. Cause at least you're one of the homies and you know what's up. You know? Working on red rework and then going ham. Yeah, yo, me and you, Rogue Red, you wanna make a group together? Put some boys together? Maybe we can get Jay to tank for us again? Cause Jay got a warrior. And Jay is playing. You got a prop warrior, so that thing should do well unless he wants to go prop pally. We could go red prop pally combo too. That'd be something. Because then we could have devotion aura, and we could have the retribution aura. I feel like red aura could be real good. I don't know, which one is gonna be better, you think? Red aura or diva aura? Yo, Matt, let me know if you are maybe like LXCK. If that's you, my guy, let me snag ya. Otherwise, I'll probably go with like another purple parse or purple score. Or Death Knight? Or, because we don't need less, do we? That's okay. Okay, I gotcha. I can snag you. We got a group. Let's head over there. Dude, 1 key and I'm jaded. I can totally see how the community can just like, imagine you're pugging and you're getting bad key after bad key after bad key. It's crazy. Give people a chance and a spit in your face. But no, if I maybe like I was doing my main, I feel like I'd have no problem like carrying, honestly. But like, if we already got a 1 carry class, I think it'd be fine. It's just when we had, I feel like maybe the dungeon one, the AV probably would have went really better if maybe like we didn't pick up that Evoker and the Rogue friend. Like Evoker, I think healing is fine, but the Rogue guy was not able to keep up with damage whatsoever. So it's like nothing is really dying and we're just kind of constantly dying ourselves. Again, could have maybe ran it like we talked about how the depth could maybe separate the packs a little bit, but man, overall just created a very, very unfun experience. Also, let me do the recalibrator. I want to see if I can get Kultiran, so we can go like an actual bear form. Is that Kultiran? Drenai? Worgen? Hold on. Worgen actually could look really cool. Hold on, Worgen or Kultiran? One of those two. Let me do a raid check while we're at it. Kultiran, perfect. Beautiful. Here we are. The perfect bear for this run. And we'll hit him with a countdown 5. We don't really need a long one, do we? 1. Alright, let's have fun, boys. How do you get the toy? It's just something you could buy in the auction house. It's an engineering item called the recalibrator, atomic recalibrator. You could just buy it on the auction house. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, knockbacks and stuff like that. That's gonna be kind of important. Forgot that that's this week. Yeah, so as a bear, just gotta kind of run these guys out a little earlier. Anybody need a dispel? Actually, I think we're timed to pretty well. But yeah, that way you can just buy on the auction house. It's really inexpensive. At least on Illidan costs about like 3k gold, so it's really not bad whatsoever. Really not bad at all. Let me get aggro and everything here. Get everything grouped up here. I just swipe an AoE, right? Like that'll be decent enough just to swipe? Or do you like do something else? Or just Moonfire tab? I'm not even sure what you do as a bear. I think maybe to some degree you want a Moonfire. But I think swiper for the most part is alright too, yeah? Or did I have it wrong? Thundering? Get thundering now maybe? These guys I gotta be a little bit more careful with, I think. Yeah, definitely gotta be a little more careful with. Heal. This gets actually kind of hurt. Imagine looking at a hierarchy is gonna be even worse. Because just all magic damage just absolutely just pierces right through. You know when the game does one patch per collab, it drops to the $3 skins? Yo, I saw that for Overwatch. I didn't realize the prices were going to be that high. That seems a little steep though, doesn't it? Or is it me? Seems a little steep. Wait, can you even earn the skins maybe in-game? Or is it just like all store? That's kind of lame if that's all store. Not gonna lie. You can only earn one skin, but not even one for himself. Ah, that's kind of lame, man. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I like the idea of Overwatch 2, but like the way they've done some of the things, like I don't know. It just doesn't really feel like. Oh, you're gonna die. It just like I don't know. I feel like a bit of a misstep, honestly. You know. Is it just me? Or what's the sentiment about the whole thing? Because maybe I'm like the only one that feels that way. And this guy looks dreadful as golden gun. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Did we just kill maybe? I think we just kill at that point. There was no point like actually walking over to that guy. Alright, big pull here. Hopefully we'll live. I don't have like any damage right now. I got nothing. So hopefully I can draw some aggro one way or another. Oh, silencing that guy. That's not great. But what do you do? Oh, now all of them are aggroed. Okay, cool. At least we got some damage. Some cut of DPS. Pick. I got nothing. Hold on. We could knock him. Not ideal. Okay. That guy went on the ceiling. Okay, that didn't go as bad as I thought it would. We'll just do this right here. At this point, it's just kind of awkward. We'll just do them here. Can kick. That's a little unfortunate. I could roar maybe. Yeah, I got him. Wing kick, drag him over, keep him together for a second. I'll throw a pick. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, people want to get a chance. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, not great. Knock. He went for a silence arrow at the same time. Can kick. Yeah, can. Lying. I'm a liar. I do like bear druid though. Honestly, I really don't hate the bear playstyle. I feel like it's pretty simple, but I do like some of the new talents they've gotten. I just wish the new talents were a little bit stronger in general. I think it's like my only big gripe with it at all. It doesn't feel super powerful. Like there's some builds, but it's just like, I don't know. Feels like you could almost make a full-on build, but not quite. Yeah, hopefully you get safety cooldowns until like the downstairs phase, because then you get 40% more damage. So I'm seeing healing done. Kind of want to just see damage instead. Now I want to do some damage. That's when you pump as much DPS as you can. Because then he's just going to be doing like a eruptions anyway. The damage is actually pretty good. Like if you're just pumping every global into damage, it's pretty decent. It's very, very decent. Okay, everybody cleared. Except for me. I don't want to not turn my back to them like that. All of them got CC'd. Which isn't ideal. A roar. Does the other guy have an interrupt? Sorta. Oh no, we all went flying in all directions. We gotta do this. I guess gotta end up walking. Hope we don't aggro the other dudes. Okay, that'll work. Oh, they're still alive. Okay, I just gotta stop paying attention to them completely. Yeah, they just got a bathing and sanguine. That is my fault entirely. Want to get him kicked if I can. Okay. Please tell me the ghostie doesn't drop sanguine. Oh, she does. Okay, we could walk. Yeah, that did not go well. This dungeon could be really bad on sanguines, like if you're not careful. I never thought about it, but the corridors are a lot smaller than I expect them to be. A lot tinier. Alrighty, at least we got Barkskin here. Hopefully big damage. Big AoE. Get these things moonfired. We do some big bear AoE for a bit. Okay, that was decent. I definitely could have won anything better. But this class definitely got a lot of AoE, like you guys mentioned. Alright, let's pull all of it. We got that one, hopefully somebody got the other. Beautiful. Maybe I should have went armor build, because I feel like I find myself like building armor very quickly. And imagine that would just translate into just a ton of AoE damage too. Or at least like better single target damage, but like it still would be kind of AoE-ish in nature. Roar, nice. Gonna give it a little bit more of a wider berth. Doesn't damage the mob count, sadly. Yeah, but still, it seems like a lot of people do end up playing that one, though. Maybe they're playing it for the bosses. But you just end up playing, like, you know, lots of armors. End up kind of overlapping a lot of armors anyway. So imagine it's kind of okay. I really want to stay, like, in the melee of this guy, but also DPS these things still. But, like, waddle him out. Because I got a lot of sanguine just now. Okay, watch out, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. Because they're probably gonna get knocked, huh? Yeah, not ideal, but it's okay. It worked out okay. Just at 100 flag, that's all. Bears not taking. It's actually really not bad. Like as a tank, it's not. It is 11, right? It's not the highest key ever, but they definitely do feel pretty durable. Magic damage is really just pierces right through them, though. Like you got a fair amount of cooldowns to work with, but magic damage just pierces right through you. So if you don't have a cooldown for magic damage, it kind of just F. There's not much you can really do. Like other classes got what, like short cooldown AMS, shield, spell reflect, absorbs. Like Bear got maybe you could play into absorb playstyle, but I think you just don't have enough talents to really combine and make a proper build that can deal with magic damage easily. Compared to like the Bear Druids who had like the big thrash build that gave him like huge shield. It didn't matter what kind of hit was gonna hit him, like they could just absorb all that magic damage super easily. Right? It's not quite there. Like it's decently strong, but it's not quite there to like do that much damage. That makes some sense. Do we mess our puddles up? That's unfortunate. Normally would have had a puddle kind of nearby the boss, so the melee didn't have to go super far. Oh no, you guys are fine, right? You guys will be fine. Okay, just keep hitting the boss. Kind of need to ignore the ads here a bit, but trying to get hit by anything from the ads. Just let the healer heal ya. Okay, I'm healing somebody. Maybe we can kind of hit him from an angle here. I think I can still kind of sort of cleave him. Maybe I could kind of reach him. Well, these guys dotted up. Which one is the boss going to be? Boss is here. We gotta get back to him as soon as possible. At least he has someone to aggro. But yeah, Bear is decent. But like when it comes to like hierarchies and pushing those, that's where Bears can really kind of struggle. No one's doing melee puddles, man. That's unfortunate. Me and I'm gonna guess name is Luck, LXCK. Me and him are just kind of straying it out here, looking for puddles from a distance. It is... Where is he? This way? Huge. Alrighty, boys. Movement. Grab these guys. Big nuke. Kill the boss. Big hurdy. Can I off heal? Kinda. Oh, actually, yes, I can off heal. Let's start waddling these things. Start walking them. Okay, we're gonna need off healing. Okay, kind of sort of off healed. I did get a heal in there at some point. A couple of times. Yeah, after the wildfire, I actually got a bit of value. I more or less kind of was able to line it up. I really need a weak card to tell me like if I'm close to getting a heal. Maybe I can line it up a lot more often that way. Like if Bears had maybe some kind of way to mitigate magic damage in one way or another, I feel like that would be in a decent spot. Because they're really close to like being as good as some of the other tanks out there. But they're just not quite there. I feel like they're very similar to like, in a similar position as Brewmasters. Because Brewmaster was like pretty good. It's just you couldn't live long enough. You just didn't have survivability. Because like a good big magical hit would just strip right through you. You couldn't really mitigate it easily. But like giving him more healing just for damage in general was enough to make him like a lot better to do. Like, you know, they could actually deal with stuff. Bear Druid just doesn't really have like any magic defense whatsoever. And it used to be much easier when Ursa's Fury was really good, but they ever since then really slashed a lot of its effectiveness by quite a bit. Making it a lot less good. Which is a little bit sad. Go across. We go far. We can kill this guy and this guy maybe. What do you guys want to kill? We'll focus him because he's a little lower, I think. Or you now? Okay, well. As long as we kill one of them. As long as we kill one of them, I think it'll be fine. DH, you gotta take a bit of damn, my guy. Oh, yeah, you're just dead. You gotta make sure you don't hit that purple line at all. It's really okay. Hunter also got hit. Hunter got like Bobby defense on TikTok, please. He's trying to heal you. Okay, you got 40 to bear. Good defense. We got a res, and that's me, right? Okay, I can res real quick. We'll be chilling. We'll be fine. We'll be okay. Kill this guy. This is like right here anyway. I don't really know what I could do with the boss in terms of like facing him different places. Just make sure you don't run over that purple at all. Be very careful with the purple stuff. Honestly, it's better to get hit by the boss's frontal than get hit by purple. It's actually less dangerous. Nice. Some people play Bear as a DPS, Bear 150k DPS. No tankiness, but it's fun to watch. Yeah, no, Bears could definitely do a lot of damage. Ever since they gave him like the build for Thorns of Iron, they could turn that into high single target damage. They are reducing some of the damage in patch 10.07. They're making it like limit, like the damage has a drop off now when Iron 4 has a past a certain point, so you can't really just like pump single target DPS. But yeah, I do want to try to see if maybe there's another like build that Bears have. Haste, I'm chilling. Thank you, my guy. You're good. You can keep, or you can like scrap it if you want to. I do want to see if maybe like an opportunity for like a raise build, because I know that one can do well, but it's not really often played. But I'm sure there's like a more offensive build that you could do as a Bear Druid, because the damage wasn't terrible, but I think I can do better. I do feel like I could do a little bit better. I just feel like the spec just needs a couple more talents to really complete their build. Like just a little bit more, because they got a lot of like value with like the arcane playstyle and the arcane damage build they could do. There's an armor build, raise build, like Ursak build, but like they just can't quite make it there yet, you know? It's just, I think, too many talent points that they need in order to make a proper build that works, you know? GG and good night. Yeah, could have done better. Sorry, you're fine, honestly, Shane. You guys did okay. I mean, the key is done, right? Honestly, after that AV, like just timing the key, man, I'm pretty happy. I'm a simple guy, man. We got the key done. We got the weekly out of the way. I could maybe start. I do need to start putting time into the Druid, though. I need to really. It's so difficult putting time, like really focused time on any of these characters, because it's like. That means I really gotta spend the time getting the gear, getting the crafted gear, getting all those things, getting some of the best and slot stuff. But it's like I did it with the Shaman, I did it with the Evoker, and the Paladin is satisfying once you really get the character there. Once you get him in a good spot. But I really need to do the same thing with the Druid, the Warlock, the Mage, all these other characters that I have. If I can do the same thing there, then I think I'll get this character set up, so then I can just kind of grow naturally in one direction or another. I gotta figure out if I want to do Guardian on this thing. Resto, Boomy, or Feral. I've kind of leaned towards Feral though. So maybe I should go in all in on the Feral Druid. And just grind out some gumball keys to get like the Lariat buffed up and all that. Because I'll need a lot of them. Thanks, BB. Yo, thanks so much for coming by, SP. Appreciate you, my man. But yo, boys, I gotta get some food. I gotta raid in about 30 minutes. So I don't really have a lot of time to myself. But hopefully I'm not in for a lot of these boss fights, because I got a pretty big video to work on this evening, man. 10:07. I got a release date, and 10:1 Got a lot of updates. Feral and Bleed's insane. I love me some Feral just because they made it so much better in Mythic Pluses. All of a sudden, it actually became really, really good. Got me really excited to play it. So I definitely want to commit into that playstyle. Just, I always liked Feral. It's always been the underdog, and now it's like really good. What's the date? So 10/07 release date is March 21st or 22nd for the EU. But it's coming out, baby. It's coming out real soon, and they got a full list of features, new zone, catch-up stuff, class changes, race class combinations, heritage armor. The zone is actually full of activities too, so you'll be doing a ton. They got the vaults, they got the ring thing, they got a lot of stuff to work on, man. Yeah, paladins are gonna be making a big return 10/07, so it's coming out very soon. Actually, 2 weeks. That's really not bad at all. 2 weeks wait, that's not bad whatsoever. And then they got, what else they got? They got 10/1 announced. Lots of stuff. BTR for 10/1, probably tomorrow. So we're going to be diving into that as soon as we can, dude. New tier sets, new looks, new appearances, new zone. There's so much going on. It's actually just insane. I'm so excited. Just hopped on a tablet. It's so good, Dan. It's so good, man. Thank you for what you've done earlier, my man. I appreciate it, yeah. Man, dude, my mouth is just, I'm tired. I didn't really get much sleep last night, it feels like. Or it feels like I woke up today and I woke up tired. I went to bed exhausted and I woke up exhausted, man. That's been my days and nights recently. It's actually insane. And you know what I wanted to do today? I wanted to work on a video that's like, hey, great leveling week. Take advantage of it right now. I can't do that. I can't do that this Wednesday. I'm going to be so late for it. Might as well not even do it, man. Might as well not even be worth. I'm a little bit mad at myself because I want to take a look at all this new stuff. But this week is so good for leveling. It's like a couple of days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and the Saturday Darkmoon Fair ends. It's such a good leveling week, man. It's so good for leveling. So if you guys want to get some ults up and running, just good time walking dungeons from 60 to 70. Easiest levels of your life, man. Dungeons go by and fly through quickly. It is ridiculous. Do that Darkmoon Fair 10% XP buff. It's noticeable. 10% gain is noticeable. 10% is actually like a noticeable change. It is ridiculously how good it is. Also, Xana look. Mine is the shoulders. The rest of the gear looks kind of good. If only the shoulders were like same color scheme as like the helm. I feel like that would fit really well together. And then the weapon. I think they try to go like blue, light blue, but like it doesn't really work. Let's see what they're trying to go for. Boys, thanks so much for going by. Thanks so much for watching. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. I think there's going to be a stream tomorrow, man. 10:01 PTR stream, exploring the new zones, all the new stuff, all the new changes, whatever they have available for us. Possibly this week. We don't really know when 10:01 is going to be out, but a lot of people are saying it's probably this week. It's probably this Thursday. It's probably tomorrow. It looks like it's happening. So we'll see. We'll see. But yo, then guys, good night, raid. I'm not streaming it or anything. Just gotta take it easy. I'm gonna get some food and hop on a raid, man. And hopefully not be in the fights and just work. Oh my god, I got a lot to do tonight. Yeah, boys, appreciate you. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch all of you boys next stream. Alrighty, peace.